picture we took many years ago, when I said to you we would never grow old. Messages I've saved that I never send, 'cause I don't know you, but I used to back then. I remember that I was drunk out my mind when we kissed for the first time. In the back of your car we passed out counting stars. Promised all these years we'd pack our things and disappear. I never thought I would see you here after all this time.
You with somebody out there.
If I didn't chase you, would you even care?
And if I lost my mind, would you come around? I will keep you safe and sound after all this time.
Somewhere and dyed my hair now. Wanna be alone. It's much to bear and you don't care, and I won't play alone. I got you in my sight. I keep all the words you said to me. I'll get you, get you, get you, get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that I should be. I'll get you, get you, get you. Now you'll beg me please. Hey. Now I stay away, you were never meant to save me. Now I stay away, I don't hear you say you're sorry.
You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning. You wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you'll break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again, lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone, so save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break, swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again, lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 8 of the Hornbill Esports Championship for DOTA, brought to us by the Department of Youth Resources and Sports. This game is the first game of the day. We have Cops versus Laughtail Esports, two really amazing teams. Cops is from the home land, which is Nagaland, and Laughtail is from Mizoram. So, anyone who is supporting this team, make sure you vote for them in the YouTube chat poll, and we will get right into it with the draft. The bans have already come out. Cops have already banned out two very strong carries along with a Pangolier, and now Laptail Esports responded with a Shadow Demon and Medusa picks. I am joined here by Quan, my co-caster. Hello, Quan.
Hello guys, good to be here. So I've already seen and covered yesterday's this Laughter Esports. So it's like I think one of the most formidable teams that we covered yesterday. So I'm excited to see their game again today. Especially I'm looking forward to their mid player. Hopefully he gets to play some flash heroes again.
Yep, it's going to be some really amazing Dota. They do go for the Primal Beast, pick up very annoying hero early game, a lot of magic damage coming out from him, and a lot of aggression. So it's a nice pickup from the side of Larktail Esports. What do you think about it?
Like I can just by their picks, I'm like really glad to see Laughter picking, like showcasing their first pick offlane because that's one of the really advantageous point for a team when they can just confidently pick a third pick offlaner. It pressurizes the other team, right?
Yeah,
Like uh, to carefully pick another post 4 or post 5 and then pick a carry. It puts the pressure on the other team once the offlaner's out.
that's true. But also it can go the other way where now that they know what kind of aggression they can expect in the lane from the offlane pick, Cops can maybe pick a safe lane hero that can actually play against this hero and get an advantage.
Yeah, you're right. Of course, it has a double-edged sword, but I do believe you're right. Like, if the other team is like dead even straight, like both are equally matched, then maybe it's not the best idea to showcase their first pick off lane. But then again, it's a good game for Lich. It's one of those heroes that can deal with Primal Beast with continuous harass.
True. And
So
he can also keep him in place even when he's trying to run through or even trample with that gaze and keep his ally alive
oh
with that
yeah.
straw shield. So it's a nice pickup from Cops. And honestly, it's kind of interesting that Laughdale Esports didn't go for any of the meta offlaners like Centaur, Underlord, Mars. Instead, they picked the Primal and they banned out the meta offlaners.
Maybe it's because, as you can see, Cobbs were well prepared. The first band, the Pango, Dark Willow, like the heroes that are on this tournament, shining on this tournament, they have prioritized the bans. So both teams have done really good job with the bans.
True, true. Now that they have the ledge, I'm obviously assuming this is the post fire ledge, right? Because so Cops is now going into the second pick. They go for a Night Stalker pickup. Oh, very nice hero actually. Very aggressive, has the control with his void and silence. Denies a lot of some squishy hero picks and annoying kitey heroes like the fuck. So I really like this offlane pick from Cops. Laughtail taking some time with their next pickup. They are using a little bit of the reserve time here.
Okay, then they picked Night Stalker. I'm
Hmm.
not sure what they were planning to do with Night Stalker, but maybe they have some strategy in mind because it's not one of those heroes that we see a lot in competitive game, right?
Hmm.
Mm, It's like it has a lot of advantages to it, like with the vision and all. But I believe in this patch, it's all about fast rotation and the long CD of the morning time can be a disadvantageous timing for Night Stalker. So,
True.
but who knows?
Maybe one of their players is a pretty good Night Stalker player. We'll have to see. And they go for a Mortar pickup. I'm assuming this is a post 4 Mortar. We did see how annoying that hero can be. And a Primal and Mortar, the setup is pretty good there. So it's a nice pickup coming from the side of Laughdale. This
Yeah.
offlane combo is looking a little bit annoying. So Cops will have to really think about what kind of a carry they want to put here.
So the banned out, the first ban from Laftel was SD. So they might have some. I think they had Luna in mind, but it got banned. And that's Lina, third pick. This hero can go either ways. It can be a carry or a mid. So another flexible pick.
True. But honestly, I don't think Lena carry it has that scalability. So it might be stronger of a mid reveal over here. Last year, Esports picking out cores super early. This is only the third pick of the draft, and they've already probably revealed like two strong cores on their side. So this is very interesting.
Yeah, but Lina is one of those heroes that you find it hard to counter no matter what, right? Because it has good range. It can, especially in mid though, good attack animation, good mana sustain, and good nukes. So maybe
True.
some hero that can close the distance. Yeah,
There we
I would
go.
prefer Dust to be honest. I mean, Dust would have been a really good pick for the
Yeah.
raiding side.
But I think they didn't want to go for a melee support here, given that they have the Primal, Muerta, and Lina. So if he kind of is caught off, you're going to be stuck in that silence against the Muerta. So a range support who can actually pull them in or completely reposition anyone who's being even, focused by the Primal. I think the Vengeful is a nice counter to both of these heroes.
I think the raiding side they need something to like control the aggression, or maybe Ursa might work versus Primal Beast or
Ooh, this is the
Alchemist.
Alchemist. All right. What do you think about this Alchemist pickup? Oh, instant pick Doom on the side of Laughdale to that.
Like I mean, like the way they picked the Doom, like I think it was already pre-planned that they were gonna pick Doom no matter what.
Mm,
So with this Doom out, like their pick is very like their draft, Laughter draft is very again complicated one because all the heroes are pretty strong leaders, right?
yep.
I'm not sure if it's a Primal Beast 4 or if it's a Doom 3. So
It
we'll have to
probably
see
has
that.
to be because I don't think Doom can be any other role here. So Primal was just a debate there. He was an opening pose 4. Um, Now we know the Primal can actually be the hero that's going to be running around the map, making plays, set up for fights. So it's a very interesting and fun lineup coming up from the side of Laughdale. They did puck out the puck.
So the cops are expecting a carry pick. So they banned out
Yes.
Morphling and Dro. I think those are really good bans. It's just I'm I'm still wondering like if they still have another core in mind, right? Because the dire side is a bit too greedy though. Like they can be
Mm.
punished if they pick another carry role again. So I mean the Raiden draft is well balanced, but I'm not sure if it's in the meta draft though. Because they still need a mid and they're gonna cover the mid like they've already banned out Puck. They might ban out another mid like maybe Earth Spirit
I mean,
ban,
Lifesteal
Obscene
is still
Spirit
a
ban.
good pickup. Oh, they go for the Invoker.
Invoker.
I think it's a
That's true.
Lena carry, like you
Lena
said
carry,
then.
yeah. Or maybe even Morta can even carry too.
Ah.
So it's
Uh, hmm.
Invoker versus
Then, hmm. Okay, actually, most of the heroes on the Afteryears draft can really be flex, and it really depends on how these players want to play. Like Mora can be 4, Invoker can be 4. So I think this is going to be really fun to watch. Now, cops might be as confused as we are because they're taking some of the reserve time to finally decide this mid pickup for them. Seeing this Invoker, what do you think is a good pickup here?
I mean mm, maybe Earth Spirit is a pretty good pick in this game though, to be honest.
Earth
Uh,
Spirit, okay.
as a mid, but it's a bit complicated here to play mid.
Hmm.
And then we've got heroes like Sand King. It's still in the pool, yeah. Like I have from my own experience, I have seen Sand King is one of those heroes that can lane against Invoker, especially with the Sandstorm and Caustic Finale. So,
Hmm.
and like they need something on any hero that can match the momentum that the dire side brings, right? Like that can rotate well enough and give enough space so that the alchemist can reach that 20 minutes mark.
They use their entire reserve time for this. Go for Pugna. All right. Very interesting draft coming out from both teams. I think they forced that last pick out of Cops. They weren't too sure, but they were running out of their reserve time. So that is a pretty stressed out pick coming from Cops. Let's see how it plays out. Really fun drafts coming from both teams. Let's see which team you guys are supporting. 50-50 for Cops and Laughtail in the predictions. It's going to be really fun to see who's going to win. Which one do you like, Kenny?
Honestly, the draft itself is favoring honestly towards dire side because, but then again, it's like you always say, right? It's Dota. You can't just predict
True.
on draft.
But there's a big weak point on the side of Corpse's draft, given that if the Alchemist is shut down, they don't have a backup. At
Yeah,
this
that is.
point, they don't have a backup. If Alchemist doesn't have a game, that's it. Cops are not going to have that ability to really come back.
I'm just a bit worried about the dire side. Like they have no means to stop once the people start running at them. It's either they have to be the one charging at them, like Night Stalker continues is charging and stuff.
Yep.
But then again, Primal Beast is one of those heroes that continuously runs at you, right?
Yeah. All right, that was a black screen for a long time, but finally we load in. Night Stalker was not able to load in, so we're gonna pause.
DJ, can you please check out the Doom set? Like, which one is that? It's so cool, yeah.
The Doom set.
Yeah.
He smoked. Wait, let me see. We can't see showcase view here, huh? Let me see.
I don't think it's. DJ, you're showing your strats, yeah.
What? There's no
You're
stats.
showing your herald stats. Come on, don't do it like that.
I'm just looking for the hotkey. Wait, where is the
Can't reveal
show?
your strats, DJ. Come on, yeah.
Immortal Gaming gonna come on.
And those controls dash QWEF GR
Don't
1 2
look.
3 4 5 6.
Don't look. I
Out
can't
of
see.
out of 100 keys, only 10 getting used.
Hey, a professional support, okay?
Yeah, I know.
You experienced firsthand.
Yeah. So, like everybody, like the viewers, I mean, the other team is from Nagaland, right? The Radiant team is from Nagaland, and I think I have played with a lot of players from their team. I mean, it's a fun stack to be honest. Like everybody plays chill, but then again, this other team, the Laughtail from Mizoram, is doing like the gameplay that I've seen from them is like really good. The combos, their draft itself, and of course, every player, especially their mid, completely outclassed yesterday, especially against a former champion team, which was True Strike. So it's going to be a good game, highly skilled game, to be honest.
Yep, it's definitely going to be super fun to watch. We do know most of these players are like top tier Dota players on the side of Laughtail. I do not have the information on Cops, so we're going to see how they are going to play up against each other.
Cops, trust me, even cops are all immortal players.
Oh,
Almost
nice.
all like rank 1,000 to 2,000.
That's amazing. So, yep, some top tier Dota coming out here. Interestingly, Doom and Lena have the same items, so I'm not really able to figure out where they're planning on.
I think it's most likely a post carry Lina though. Or
She is going for that Falcon. Yeah, I think that is the carry Lena. Yeah, she's gonna portal over.
and then they got, is that a post 5?
I
Primal
think
Beast?
so. Yep. Oh wait,
Wow.
yeah, pose 5 primal, pose 4 Muerta.
Wait, I think it's a post. No, 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 it's a post.
Don't tell me.
Just miss.
Nah, nah. Alright, this is the laning. Pugna mid. Yep.
Can we move towards the last hits? Nice.
Yup. So mid lane, Invoker versus Pugna. What do you think about this matchup?
I think, to be honest, it does slightly favor Pugna with the constant spam. And like if you play him right, like the Thompson style, this hero can do unlimited pressure, especially like in the right hands.
That's true. I definitely agree. And with that nether ward, he is going for the Vex. Yeah, so with that nether ward, he's going to be dishing out a lot of damage, not really allow this Invoker to constant spell spam against him.
Yeah.
So
And then, like, as soon as you get the bottle, like, it's one of those heroes that you have to constantly stay in lane to contest. Otherwise, if you go to rotate once, he can just take on the mid tower. And that's a big win for the Radiant side.
yeah.
So, it's up to Pugna to make sure that he pressurizes mid enough that the tower goes down at the earliest.
Ooh, definitely. And he did go for the siphoning ward, so it restores mana and health to Pugna based on how much damage it's bringing out. So he's going to use that for sustain probably in the lane. We'll have to see. But to your point, definitely towers are going to melt to this hero. And Invoker's not really going to make any bottle or anything, right? So he is going to be a little bit lacking in that sustain department compared to the Pugna.
So, like, it's honestly really skill based. Pugna is one of those heroes, if you're really good at it, you can lane against Invoker. But then again, Invoker is really good too with the combos, especially with the EMP. If he's able to land one EMP on Pugna, it's a really bad lane for Pugna. Like, he has to go be like really mana dependent. So he has to be careful with the Tornado EMP combo though.
True. I think he understands that he definitely has the bottle and the arcane boots queued up. He's going to look to rush that.
And then I think Alchemist, the lane itself is gonna be. I mean, his lane is gonna be just fine. I really believe because
That was hot. Burns,
Doom-
doesn't it?
I mean he's got Lich to protect himself,
Yeah.
and then he went for a stun at level 1.
I think the kill potential on the side of the Alchemist and Lich is higher than the Doom and the Mortar for quite a while. If they go for those aggressive, he did go for the stun, so yeah. Honestly, the Primal could have put so much pressure on this Alchemist, but since they've laned up this way, Alchemist will not really have to suffer too much in the lane unless he oversteps or they start snowballing off of some Lich kills or something like that. They are changing the mouse on the Invoker. He's seeming to have some problems. Let's just wait it out.
Like, I'm not sure. I'm a bit skeptical about this Night Stalker pick. I mean, it has to really dish out a lot of damage in this game to carry. Like, it has to be on top farm so that it can contest Lina. But it has like I'm just a bit worried. Like once he jumps in, there's a little like not that much follow up though. Like he goes in silences, right? Like the team, like because of his movement speed and attack speed, he'll be like the first one to jump in. But then they don't have that much like any stuns to follow up instantly, right? So I'm just a bit worried about that for the Radiant side.
Honestly, I was actually in favor of the Night Stalker pick, given that he went for the other facet, which is the Void. But he did go for the passive effect where the game starts at night instead of day. And the kill potential on the hero seems a little bit lower at this point, because if he was going on this Lina and was able to really control her in that void, her teammates can't help her, it would have turned out pretty good. But I think I can assume why he didn't go for it, given that they have the primal to charge in and the invoker to tornado and keep them in place, and the fear. So it might have felt like, okay, no use of going for the void. Alright, the Invoker is ready. He has his mouse changed, so we are back in the game. Invoker going for that early stick to get the charges from the Pugna. But as Kenny mentioned, Pugna is always going to have that edge over the Invoker in terms of CS because he does have the Decryptify and the Nether Blast to secure the kills and deny Invoker. But if one EMP connects, they'll definitely have the advantage. Vengeful, being harassed a bit in the lane there.
I don't know how out of nowhere like the CS is getting out of reach. I mean it's pretty competitive at mid.
True. Yep, denying that range creep.
I've yet to see a lot of post 5 primal beast though, but I mean if you think about it, it's pretty good post 5. They are running onto Alchemist though.
Yep, they have the net. She misses the missile, so there is a shield. He's gonna be kept alive for now. Gonna be okay. Meanwhile, top lane, Prime Beast being taken down by the aggression.
This is
Now
the aggression.
Luna not looking too good. Ooh, but uses a stick. Thinking about it, nice stun onto
Wow,
two
what
heroes.
beautiful stun.
Ooh, she has the wave of terror, but nice turnaround.
I do that.
Well played
That
on
was
the Lina.
Really heads up play by Lina though.
But now the Venge is pretty low in the lane, so she has to be careful about her positioning. Lina is able to tag up, so she's full HP again. Bottom lane again, aggression coming out onto the Alchemist. He's able to stun the mortar back. The shield keep doing so much, keeping this Alchemist alive for so long. Again, with the Venge this time taken down. He was low HP, so we knew this was coming at some point. Nice jukes coming out from the Lina. Branch in the face of this Night Stalker. She's trying to stun, but ooh, the animation taking too long. Night Stalker will take that kill. I think this is what we saw from Laftail even in the previous game yesterday, where they start their aggression based on the timing. Both lanes getting so aggressive during power spikes. Oh, Pugna being controlled in mid. Invoker styling on him, gets that solo kill on the Pugna.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, I don't know how to put it, but this mid is like again showcasing his skills, right? That was a really clean kill, especially like the way he executed the kill with the tornado and then like straight up right click there.
Yep, they are going on the Alchemist. Oh no, Mortar missing that missile once again. There is a stun onto the Doom. Lich knows his Alchemist is fine, so it's just going to keep contesting that pull there. I mean, focusing down that pull. Top lane, aggression. Primal is literally in the face of this Venge, not letting her anywhere near this Lina.
Yeah, like that's a strat that I'm like, whenever I look at him, right, he
Yep.
gets 2-3 hits, intentionally gets hit, and then he uses that up row to do a better harassment. So it's a really good strategy by Post 5.
Yep. He's basically the meat shield that she needs in this lane.
Exactly, yeah. Like, there's no way that they can run at Luna if this strategy continues on.
Yep.
And it's not like they don't have any potential to kill. Like one bad turnaround, they can like, with Lina's stun, they can like jump on them. So,
Oh,
like,
again, they get the kill on the Vengeful. They are pushing this aggression just when it became daytime.
yeah, can we have a look at the network department? I mean, The Pugna is suffering a bit though. Goon, the Invoker is doing some like really good harassment.
I mean,
And like,
yeah, it's the point that you mentioned where he's like, once he gets that EMP to connect every time with the tornado setup, they really can't do anything about it.
so what
Pugna's
I've
always
noticed
so
so
low.
far is like,
They are
whenever
looking for
Pugna,
this alchemist. There is a nice silence, there's a shield, but this time they will get that kill. Mortar securing it. She's stacking the tower a little bit too much for the Lich kill. Oh, but Lich will die. He got debated. A little bit greedy. Trying to
I
just
mean,
nuke down this mortar.
that was a really good, like, he completely changed the aggro and then he said debated and then got a kill too. So
Yeah.
the lanes are going really well for Laughtales and it just showcases, like, this is exactly what I was worried about. Like, it's hard to point out. I mean, it's very easy to point out the mistakes of the Radiant side, but then again, the execution from the Laughtale has been like on point. So in the mid lane, right? Whenever Pugnas tries to like harass with the Decrepify, right? As soon as he executes Decrepify, the Invoker is able to land his Tornado combo. So
True.
that's the reason Pugna is a bit scared to use the second skill on him. And then again, even the like, and like he hasn't even got a lot of chances to use Nether Blast on the tower itself. So
Ooh. Primal a
he
little bit
might
too
get this
aggressive. Getting caught out by this Night Stalker. And they will take him down.
This is exactly what they need. Like I think the
Yeah.
game depends a lot on Night Stalker this game, and
He
I think Night Stalker is doing.
underestimated
He's doing really well though with his. Look at his items. He got 2 bracers.
raindrops and 13
Yeah, he's
of
just.
one charges.
It's just he's just waiting for the night time, and maybe a proper rotation on Invoker might be the push that they need
Yeah.
because the Pugna is suffering a lot though. He's already 2 levels behind, and then. And like the contest for the runes have been on point from Invoker. Like every runes is like contested heavily. Finally he gets the push to get a haste rune out.
Yeah. And bottom lane, the tower's already falling here. Pugna is looking to go top. Lich is also TPing and they are looking to make a rotation here. Will they be able to get a value kill?
But
Pugna
such
with
a
the
really
haste.
good read by Lina. Like look at him.
He's out of there. Primal
Yeah.
is caught
That
out
was a
too,
really
but
good
he's
read by
living. Will he be able to charge out? Ooh, he's able to trample himself to safety. Nice talk of fear
Wow.
in the face.
Damn. Like
Very well played. He's looking for more though. He's not done. So
really good
Mortar.
execution.
Yep, has to be careful. She has the silence in place. Trying to slow them down, but so much damage coming out. Nice fear attempt, but she will be taken down.
Like I mean it didn't play out in the best way because but one thing I want to like point out is like as soon as Pugna rotated right, Lina immediately knew and like head towards the neutral camp. So
Yep.
a really heads up play by them. Like either it's the communication is on point, and even the farm is on point. Like at minute 9, Alchemist is not the highest net worth. He's struggling a lot, even behind Doom. So it's not been the best game. And like I think they're running towards Alchemist. They might just get him.
Pugna is sleeping in. Yeah, looking at this Doom. Oh, there is a Decrepify. He wanted to Doom. Oh, but he does not. Now the Doom is on the Pugna. He might take down the Pugna for this.
Solo kill.
Pugna a little bit too greedy there, knowing that the Doom is coming out. Night Stalker now walking in, but there is the stun on the Alchemist. So they're gonna be taking down this Doom.
But I think it was a really heavy price by Pugna because that was a solo kill by Doom. He's
Yeah.
already on the highest network with Midas already up. So, I mean, it's been a really slow start. Like even the mid tower hasn't been like touched a lot.
True.
Like
Not what you'd expect from a Pugna game.
yeah.
But even though he saw that, that move, that animation from the Doom, that he's gonna Doom, Pugna for some reason was very confident in going for the lifesteal. I think he thought his lifesteal will continue even if he gets doomed or something. 'Cause I can't really think of any other reason he would stick around there. He's having some issues with his mouse on the invoker. So let's see what is going on. He does have that witch blade completed with 20 stick charges. He's having a pretty good game on this invoker. All 3 cores on the side of Dyer, sitting at the top net worth. Damn. Oh! Oh ho ho ho! Lena was caught here. Nice Taco must have been like, what's up?
But I think, is he gonna get caught? Like, I think he has already used his skill. So,
Yeah, he has the crippling fear, but Void is already cooled down, so
yeah, so I think
he's
it's a
halfway
safe
through,
skill.
1.3 seconds. He's gonna be okay.
Like, can we have a look at Lena's item? What is he going towards?
She's going for the Maelstrom. I think she finished it. She's now
What
going
is
for
the
the
second relic
Reverend
for?
Brooch.
Wow, Reverend Bush. Like,
For the Pugna.
damn, like, second item, another damage item. That's a really ballsy play. I thought he would be hoping towards maybe Boots of Travel and BKB, but straight up Revenant Bush. It's a ballsy item.
Yeah, we have to see. I don't see the hammer. Courier is in the base. You think she'll just go to base and then buy it and then go for the Reverend Brooch. But nice TP out coming from her. They are smoked on the side of Dyer. They wanted to make a play there, but unfortunately, due to the keyboard issue, Invoker will have to reconnect, and then we'll see some fun action coming out here. Alchemist quite far away from that Radiance. I mean, I'm not really feeling the Alchemist pick in this tournament. Any team that's picked it hasn't really been able to truly snowball with this hero. I think there was maybe one team. Not too
We
sure,
saw
but
yesterday Gem, right? They made 2 acts first on
I mean, yeah, but
Alchemist.
which team was that? That was a total skill
Generation
difference,
of
right?
Miracle, yeah, that is true.
I mean, like, where the teams are kind of on the same level. I mean, if you're not punishing the carry, giving them that free game, you really don't know how to play against it, sure. But here, it's like wherever the teams knew what to do, like Alchemist really hasn't had that much of a fun game so far, except that one game where they got the double axe.
Like, I mean, it's hard to put into words, but it's Alchemist. Like, seems easy on paper. But it's like pretty like it needs a executioning team, right? Because it has
True,
a certain window period to end the game.
exactly.
They use up the advantage. So in this game, I think the window is closing really badly for them because Alchemist is not high, the highest net worth, not even close to it. I mean, there's no protection for him because the Dire side has started rotating towards the bottom since there's no tower. And then I think look at the aggressive wards by the Dire side. Soon they'll be putting more and more wards towards Alchemist camps. And now with one SOD towards Alchemist, I think.
They're looking at the lich. He is all alone. Pugna is there to decrypt. So he is going to be life drain. Lich, no mana. So they're going to have to rethink this. Oh, the swap in on the Invoker. He wasn't too confident. He's bursted down with that magic damage coming out there. Mortar now caught out of place. Primal looking to tank through this, stomping away after saving his mortar.
I mean, that was exactly what they needed, Invoker.
Yep. Really good aggressive position from him, honestly.
And I think even the Night Stalker is ready to gag now because since it's a night time.
Yeah. He did try to make something happen solo against the Lina, but she was able to TP out. But since he still has his ulti, they can definitely look to make a play.
And he's straight up going towards BKB. I'm not. I mean, I'm in no position to talk about the items, but okay, they have SOD again towards Lina. I think that's a really good opportunity. Like they need to make sure that they get this Lina. But like, look at the read by Lina. Like he knows something's up.
He has his Maelstrom flying out. Does he know? Oh, the swap in into the silence, burst with the magic damage.
the two swaps from Vengeful has been like really impressive so far. Like one on Invoker and one on Lina again. Both kills.
Meanwhile, mid lane, they do take out the Pugna, who was caught unaware. There is the charge in. They don't have the swap now, so they have to be careful. Nice punish coming from the side of the Dire. DD on the Invoker.
Invoker is like does have a really good items with Wishblade up already, and now even like I'm just a bit worried about Doom, to be honest. He's getting way too much. He's got our drums already with Midas, and like look at this. It's the Invoker who's about to take the tower down. So
Yep, he's doing a lot of damage. He wanted to take it down, but then he knows Vengeful is there. He's not gonna make the same mistake 2 times. So he's being very careful now. Team is
and
there
like
for him.
the team itself, like you can see, right? Like when Invoker is at mid, he's getting support by a Primal Beast, so they know exactly when and where to be. The Laughtail team.
Yep,
like-
and Doom is also walking mid. Oh, the Doom is up on the Vengeful Spirit on the backline. Then Invoker scouting out the Pugna instead. So the Fear and the Trample is going to be on the Pugna. 2 heroes taken down.
Beautiful execution by Laughtail. Like he not just like he didn't even hesitate for a second to use that Doom, right?
Yep, and they found the Lich too. He's trying to get out with that shield rune, but Invoker is there to get those right clicks off. But he's gonna be taken down as well.
This game
Nice
is getting
aggressive
out
ward.
of, like it's getting out of control now. Like soon, look at the wards from the I mean Laughtail though. They've got really good vision, like penetrating vision towards the Radiant defensive side. Like one's towards the triangle, one's in the like bottom jungle, like completely invading Alchemist farm. So, a really good read by Alchemist though. I think he saw them at the back of the tower.
Yeah. I mean, they did go missing on the map in this area, so he was like, oh, I don't see them, I'm gonna get out of here. So, definitely good escape from him.
It has been a fight game by the Night Stalker though. Like
Lina
the first
defeated
night
us.
has first
She's
night
going
has
for
ended.
the boots of travel, like you said.
That's a safe route though.
Oh, mid lane, they're going on the Pugna. He is caught out, they cannot finish him off, so now Night Stalker is there to turn it around. Go for this Invoker, he did not have the damage. He's trying to get away from the Lina at this point. Damage coming out from both teams. Oh, but Invoker
so
with the
close.
stick usage. Trample on the backlines. Pugna not being allowed to save his team. And now Lich ulti bouncing between them. He will fall. Muerta. Alright,
Wow.
they will live. Nobody dies on the side of Laughtail.
I mean, like we did mention, it's very hard for them to make a defensive play, especially when so many people charge at you with a Doom up, with a Primal Beast, and like you know how strong a Primal Beast is as boss offlaner, right?
Yeah.
And like he's got the same skills. Oh, I think he might be able to catch here. He's
Yeah,
straight
they
up
are
heading towards
scanning him. Invoker is joining. They're walking over there. Alchemist. His
like,
ulti is
from
up.
everywhere he is
He
getting
knows.
surrounded.
Mortar's there. No mana. Oh, he has the soul ring. So there is the stun. Doom is up. Trying to slow him. Feared a little bit. But Lich is there with the gaze. But Alchemist taking so low is going to be taken down. Night Stalker there to make a turnaround. Lich will probably fall for this. Yep, he will. Muerta trying to deny herself but cannot. Now they're looking towards this Night Stalker. Ooh, Invoker. Nice go snap onto the Pugna. So much damage coming out, but oh no, it misses. The Nether Blast missed, so now Lina is able to clean up this Pugna along with the Primal, and now Vengeful trying to juke it out. She will be taken down as well.
I mean, they're simply getting outclassed. It's not even the draft factor, to be honest. I mean, maybe their strats didn't work out, but from the get-go, from the lane itself, it was pretty hard for them. Like Invoker, like last game, he completely snowballed this game too, completely dominating Pugna. Like there's no other way that you can put it.
What? Alchemist killing off that Lina.
Wow.
Solo kill. Very well played, but he is going to be punished. He's continuing to farm here. They are moving towards him with the smokes. There is the catch, there is the stun, there is the shield. The Lich is forced away to watch his alchemist just die here. Probably no, he's eating up. Nice
Oh,
pop
beautiful
in.
play.
Oh, he is closer to the tower, but he does not have his ulti anymore, so he will fall. Lich ulti onto the mortar. Pagna being controlled. Invoker. Nice plays. Keeping himself alive there.
I mean,
Night Stalker now going onto the Doom. Wants to make a turnaround for that vengeful dying there. They did overcome it. One more hit. Oh, he has the stick. Primal charging in. So much magic damage. Oh, but the sustain from the Pagna. But now it's a 2-for-1. Maybe a 3-for-1. Alright, and Doom will live.
it's just they're simply getting outclassed. There's no way. There's no other words to put it. Like, I mean, Invoker, like the whole Laughter team now, like they're pretty well organized, disciplined, and like maybe they were very confident in this game, so they picked up some crazy heroes. But then again, like yesterday, it was a better competitive game. But even in that game, they completely dominated. So, like this team is like really one to look out for, right?
Yep.
Like they
Very
have been on a
strong
roll.
games coming out from the side of Laughtail. Making so many aggressive plays, keeping up the tempo of the game. 9 to
Even their
24.
Yeah, and their movement has been on point, like the vision game, the supports proper rotation, the mids proper rotation. Like they're exactly where they need to be.
Yep. And the Invoker is now working on the Manta side. He has completed it. So he's going for that right click build. Alchemist probably finished a blink and is going for a BKB now. Top lane, they do get the Night Stalker. He is being focused. There is the shield on him. Pagna trying to keep him alive. Ooh, the swap. Ping him there. Good save coming out this time from the side of Radiant. But they're not done. They're smoked again. Smoke on the side of Radiant as well. This time they will see the Invoker first. Pagna frontlining it. Uses his Nether ward. But is bursted down from that damage. And now Night Stalker all alone. No more swap saves for him. So they will fall. Bottom lane. Doom on the Alchemist. Cancels that TP and is able to take him down. Solo kill for the Doom. Oh my goodness. Dire not taking any breaks in any lane. Anyone they see is considered dead.
Yeah, that's continuous aggression, but then
They're literally waiting for the tormentors to spawn here. They don't have anything else to do. Ooh,
ooh, so close.
very close. He has the rod and the dragon lance on the mortar. So nice farm even on the supports. Doom has an Octarine core completed. He is looking towards that Shiva's guard.
In the farm of Doom itself has been on point. Like this is the same player that yesterday dominated with first pick Pango. So this game, in that game he did first pick Pango, right? But in this game, I think they had the fourth or third pick Doom, and like you can just see the way he played this game, right?
Yep.
Like at the highest net worth, getting solo kills. Like look at his farm. Like he's almost like one full item ahead of Alchemist. So that's something. That's a really impressive timing for him.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. And honestly, at this point, they're feeling so much ahead that now it's only just 3 heroes literally camping mid and pushing this tower. Doom and Lina are just using the map space that they have and farming it out. They don't even have to be there for these pushes. Invoker looking to make a play on this Night Stalker. He knows he's here. Walking towards him. Tornado does not connect. Trying to keep him in place, but nice disengage. Night Stalker is gonna be okay. but forced to use his ulti there. Oh, Doom catches the Alchemist yet again. Doom is on him, swapped out, being forced back. Can they punish this? They are going for the Doom now. He is caught in place with that gaze, so now he can't TP out. The kill will go to the Night Stalker.
Something like, I mean, that's what they need, but they need, I think, honestly, they need 10 more kills such as these, right?
Yeah.
Because by 22 minutes, Alchemist should be like almost at the tier 2, to be honest, with one RS behind, with one Roshan in pocket, and that's not the case so far. So they need more kills like this. But it can only be done if like Laughton gets more overconfident and like does more, dive such as this. Like that needs to be punished.
True. And Wench has more cat, like she has the swap, but she also has the Solar Crest down now. So she's gonna have that sustain in the lane. She swaps in the Mortar. She's all alone here. So they are committing for this. Invoker and Primal coming in, trying to save the Mortar. She is in her ulti form. Invoker getting off his spells. Vengeful will fall for this. They are trying to wait out the silence. Oh, Primal with the ulti onto the Night Stalker. Oh, nice stun coming from the Alchemist, keeping the Invoker in place, but Matter dodges. Doom is able to connect now. Primal being focused with that Lich ulti, bouncing between both these heroes. Nice damage coming out, but Pugna and Night Stalker ticking a little bit low. Alchemist now wants to disengage. They are chasing. He is diving the tower. Alright, he will back off. I mean, they had to do all of this just to fight against 3 heroes of Laughtale. Once all 5 came together, they were just taken down.
Yeah, I mean, like, to be honest, I think Laughtale has got it what it takes to end the game, to be honest. They just need one RS, and then they're like pretty far ahead in the game to take Mega one side. But I think at this moment, they are maybe playing a bit too, I think it's a bit too cocky, to be honest. I won't say, because the way they are doing 1 versus 5 gang, Doom solo gang towards the nearest position to the Radiant base, so maybe they are just too confident in this game that it's in the bag.
True.
Because the net worth, as you can see, it's minute 24 and they already have 25k net worth advantage, like 1 minute, 1k per minute. Like that's a really good advantage to have.
I agree. And Pugna, being a mid hero, is not looking too good. Only has a 4-star completed this late into the game.
Yeah, like, I mean, in this game specifically, like another SOD by the Radiant side, it's one of the very few ones that they've committed so far. I think they're trying to commit at this night time, maybe make use of the Night Stalker SS.
True, but they're not really able to step out. I think they were expecting some sort of aggression from the side of Dire, but Dire is not really pushing here. They're just sitting in the neutrals, waiting for anyone to step out.
I mean,
we do see Primal de-warding.
The vision game has been on point from the Laughtale supports, though. They have been able to devour a lot of wards, and then even their wards have like been really invasive wards. They've been able to catch a lot of pressure with their wards. So
Alchemist starting off the stun, jumps in, gets 2 heroes. There is the alacrity onto the Primal though. So now Luna being forced back. She has her BKB, but she just has to run with this. BKB on the Alchemist, but there is the Pound, there is the Laguna, and they are taken down. What a turnaround from these Laughtale Esports. Primal might fall for this with 1 more Lich Bounce. Never mind.
Yeah. Like
Doom almost trolling over there.
Yeah, he was trying to get the.
He was.
Dead, yeah. But like you could just see the combo by them, right? Like they saw that the Night Stalker is running with BKB on. Without hesitation, Primal Beast came and used his SS on the Night Stalker. So it's the perfect combination by them, even in a defensive play.
Lina being taken. Yo. Great aggression.
Beautiful save by the post-5 Primal Beast. Like he's making it look easy and like really more effective than it should be though. Like as a post-5 able to completely demolish the fresh BKBs Like save your core twice. That's like a job that Oracle does, right? So
Yep, definitely, I agree. There is the route onto the Pugna. It's just an invoker and a mortar pushing the rats here. The rest of the heroes are just chilling on the side of Dire. And they're not able to defend this.
I mean, from the side of cops, to be honest, uh,
Oh
I
my
mean,
god, the damage.
like it's pretty. They're getting outclassed, to be honest. And then there have been some pretty beautiful plays by Vengeful Spirit. The movements, like the swaps. Oof, it's a post-form Morta versus the world right now.
Oh no, the
And I think even
decrypt
that is
not allowing the alchemist to go and kill the support.
solo kill by Morta on Pagna.
Yeah, unfortunately, that decrypt keeping him in place. Nice stun onto the invoker, but Lina is there. Oh, nice BKB. So now they are going ham on this invoker, trying to get him down with that radiance burn. Alchemist will die for this though. Backlines being focused. Which ulti on the
Lina
dome.
with a
Nice
fresh
stop.
BKB.
Is dead, and Venge is dead as well. There are 3 buybacks, but I think they're gonna.
I think it's a high time to call GG, to be honest. They already bought back on this Night Stalker, and like, I mean, the item disparity is way too much. Like, Morta as a like, look at the cores. They're post 4 and 5. They're ahead of the offlaner, so it's just they simply got outclassed in this tournament. Maybe it's just I wouldn't even say the draft matter. I think they're better well coordinated. The combos have been really on point, to be honest, from the guy side last year. And it just shows like in this tournament they are the team that we have to look out for.
Definitely very strong performance coming out from the side of Laughdale, showing how strong they can really be as a team with this coordination. But Cops not giving up. They are smoked. They are just looking to probably get this Wisdom Rune if it wasn't taken, but it was. So they are just trying to get some map coverage now with some defensive wards.
I think it's a little too late. And then again, like last year, yesterday we saw Kuhn completely dominating with his Storm Spirit, right? But in this game, I'm gonna have to give like MVP to the Primal Beast. Like he has been really on point. Like the movements, the ward vision games, the saves, and like the way 22 assists and only 3 deaths as a post fight. That's like something to boast about, right? Like he's the first one going in and still only 3 deaths.
Yeah.
So
Without any
really,
kind
really,
of
like,
save item, he has a blink now, but
exactly.
oh, Alchemist.
He's just running in and still saving
All
somebody.
alone,
So
getting caught. Doom Laguna smashed and killed. And the problem is they had the ward, but still Laughdale with that aggression. Catching out that Alchemist. That does not feel good. He does not have buyback. 50 seconds on the clock.
it's like from the Laughdale team, you have to be prepared for all the players because the mid itself is like completely owning his lane. The offlane is on point so far, like being the highest net worth.
They
getting
are
solo
jumping.
kills. Yeah, they're jumping again.
They're getting the Pugna. Pugna is trying to be kept alive, but no, the swap in on the Doom into the Ancient, so that is looking good for them. But the damage coming out on the Mortar and the Lina. Oh, I don't know. Nice Talker wanted to make a turnaround, but cannot. He is just Laguna in his face.
The items are way like the Lina and
He went for the
Doom are way
Kanda.
too bad. Yeah. And like honestly, I respect the effort from the Raiden side though. But still, it's just
They
not
want to
just
put
not
up a
enough,
fight.
though.
Are going for this Lina, but just doesn't have the damage. It just smashed to bits, and stones are thrown into the Ancient, telling them stay inside. Let us hit your Ancient, and they will.
Like, and I mean, it was a really one-sided game though, but it was well effort by the Raiden side. But then again, we can see Laughter why they are one of the favorites here in the tournament. Like
True.
with the draft, with the combos. Like even though we are seeing a game in which they're dominating, right? But then the small plays in which they save each other, the small mechanical plays, especially in the lane, it just gives them advantage. And with each win such as this, it just gives them more confidence, like being able to uh, experimental draft, right? So
True.
maybe we'll be watching some games in which they're playing up against other favorite teams, right? Then it's going to be a more competitive and even better game to cast and watch.
Definitely. A good fight coming out from that side of Cops, but definitely outplayed entirely by the side of Tail Esports. Great game coming out from them. The itemization, the draft, everything was super interesting and fun coming on from the team. They are so creative with how they are trying to play this tournament, and it is always amazing and fun to really guess what they're going to do next. Fun to see all the new drafts coming out from the team, and also Cops did try to contest it very well. So kudos to them, but Tail Esports, the clear victors this time.
The only thing I'm going to say is like Laughter is one of the hot favorites in this tournament, but Cops, I really believe they're going to win the next tournament. It's just this is their practice scrim session for now. Like these players, they are like really casual and fun players to play around. They've been playing Dota, and like I think more than the Dota itself, they are honestly I think they are turbo players, but still coming to the tournament, showing up, executing their drafts, maybe not in the most perfect way, but just showing up as a team. That itself is like like really good to have. So I mean, I'm really happy to see them playing as a team again. Like I've like this stack they've been playing together for so long, right? And then every tournament they do show up. Like it's I might get into troubles for saying it, but like getting destroyed most of the time that they play, but it's just a wonder for them.
I think they enjoyed the game itself. So, I mean, we've seen so many teams, they don't just call GG, they fight till the end, till the ancient falls. So, that's a really nice spirit coming out from the team, giving us that full effect of Dota. So, we really appreciate it. It's awesome
Yeah.
fun to watch these teams. And we
And
are,
like if it was honestly, DJ, I'm not even like if this was a pedestrian, right? Like Pede any like generation of miracle, I'm pretty sure cops would have won like then they would have used their full 12, 20K MR spread and they would have completely destroyed. I'm pretty certain about that. It's just that Gen team is lucky that they weren't able to meet cops in this game right now today. They
yep.
just got lucky.
It's great to hear so much information about the teams, and maybe we will see that. I don't remember if Cops did play against GOM, but we will definitely stay tuned for some games coming out between such teams. Right now, we will be seeing, let me say which team once again. We did get completed with Cops versus last year. And the second game, guys, No Synergy versus Red Rebel. So Red Rebel did not have enough players, so it is a default win to No Synergy. So we will be directly moving on to game 3 of today, which I will be sharing with you. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it is GTK versus Last Riders. So stay tuned, guys. We will be reading up for the game and bringing it to you guys. Remember, this is brought to us by Department of Youth Resources and Sports, the Nagaland government. So kudos to them again for really organizing such an amazing tournament with a prize pool of 2 lakhs, and the winner gets to take away 1 lakh, and the prize pool supports up to 4th position. So definitely a very, very fun tournament. Teams coming from all over India, not just Nagaland. So that is amazing as well. So look forward to some amazing Dota. And here's a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Exactly, like the this is like one of the biggest tournaments in Nagaland, right? And it's getting sponsored by a state. So
Yep, yep, yep. So stay tuned, guys.
protect your soul.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We are in the second game of this tournament for today, day 8. We have GGK versus Last Riders. We are in the draft phase. They are already banning out their annoying heroes that they do not want to see in this game at all. GGK and Last Riders have played a lot of matches in the tournament. So if you haven't seen them, stay tuned for some amazing Dota. And for those of you who have seen it, show your support in the YouTube chat on the poll for GGK versus Last Riders. I have here with me Quan and Dax as my co-casters. Yo guys, what do you think about this draft so far?
Yo, what's up?
So guys,
So yeah, like I said, they've banned out the annoying heroes, right? Like heroes that nobody wants to play against. Like if you're a carry, like if you get doomed, you can't play your hero for the next 20 seconds. So they're just banning out the annoying ones. Ooh, Earth Spirit.
this is what I like to see, man. Like the first pick, something such flexible heroes that you just have to well respect it. Like it can be a post 4, mid. It's like it just showcases the confidence the team and the level that they're capable of, right? To show like first flexible pick, which has a lot of a hero that can has a lot of like versatility to it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep.
Yeah, ever since they added facets, like I've actually been like thinking about going full right click on him, but I've never done it yet. Ooh, Pudge. Everyone loves seeing Pudge.
It's gonna be a really fun Pudge game. I mean, this hero was so insane with that facet mini rupture. We've seen it performing so good so many times in this tournament. And Last Riders wanting to style on this hero. Again, another flex pick. We don't really know if it's a mid Pudge or a post 4. And the respect bank coming out on that Oracle. Very nice play from Last Riders.
Damn, I thought like Earthspeed was a really good pick. Then the last Riders pick Pudge. Damn, another flexible pick,
Versatile
but
hero. Yeah.
versatile hero again. Like I
Yeah,
like it's gonna
yeah.
be so good if it goes like a Pudge carry though.
Yeah, 100%.
The chances of us seeing a Pudge carry are quite low, I will say. I would honestly love a Pudge mid because the way these Pudges have been playing in this tournament in mid lane, solo killing the other mid, it looks miserable for the other mid, but it's just so entertaining to watch each time that hook connects. So I'm looking forward to a mid Pudge. And guys, a little bit of intel on the teams. GGK is from Meghalaya, while Last Riders is from West Bengal. So neither of the teams are from Nagaland, they're from other parts of India. So it's really amazing to see these two teams coming out to this tournament to showcase their talents.
Oh, wow. All right, so they're thinking about their next pick on Last Riders. We banned out the Unlord and the Oracle, right? So you think they're gonna go for something that's like Skyrat
I
or
don't.
Snapfire?
I think the Willow is still in the pool. Very annoying hero, very good setup for the Pudge hook. And honestly, if Last Riders does pick up the Willow, it can be very annoying to even control that Earth Spirit in the fights. So I think that would be a nice support pickup for the Last Riders. What do you think, Kenny? Kenny? Okay. I think Kenny
Any?
having
Ooh, they're
some.
spending a lot of time for their second pick.
Yeah, I maybe they don't realize something or they're trying to pick out their entire strategy here. So yeah, honestly, and Dux, just so you know that in this tournament so far, we've seen this Willow being picked up, and she has been a menace in the laning stage, in the fights, controlling the entire tempo with those brambles, dishing out so much damage and counter initiating with that fear. So it's been very interesting to
Mm.
see. And they go for a Tide Hunter.
Countering a green hero, it's a green hero.
200 IQ play right there. And
But like you said, right? Willow, I actually like Willow a lot versus Expert. Ooh, another green hero.
oh, yeah, and Mortar actually being picked up as a support player frequently. I think this is the third time she's showing up in this tournament, and I think I don't remember which team showed the effect of the Mortar, but ever since she was picked, each team is contesting for that pick because she is so good at setting up the fight. She's like a mini Willow, but she does have that nice AoE silence and slow and a snapfire to go with that.
And it's so good versus Pudge because you can fear with the bullet and you can silence the Pudge ulti too.
True. Nice planning coming out from the side of GGK, and the Snapfire also so good with that insane magic damage coming out, can chill at the back lines, and probably they're going to start the Snap ulti once Ravage is committed. So anyone Pudge is honestly using his Dismember on is going to be kind of protected with the Snapfire ulti coming in and landing on this Pudge's head. So that's going to be really fun to watch.
Ooh, a line.
I
Yeah, I
think-
really like these hex heroes against the Earthbird that's rolling in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like you don't give him that extra seconds to do his thing. Like he wants to roll in,
Yep.
silence, and then slow, and then ulti.
Definitely.
You just don't let him do all these things.
I 100% agree with that. The setup coming in there would be so good in the instant hex coming up from the line. And he's also so good at the mortar. If she uses her ulti, he can just use that finger of death to burst down her. And they go for the
Oh,
Luna
right,
and
yeah.
instant timber saw. Those picks were so fast. It's insane. Some of the fastest picks in this tournament. What do you think about these ducks?
Yeah, Luna's pretty nice. They have two front line, and you want a mid laner that creates space, and then Luna is going to be online. I also like Luna versus Timber too, because if Timber goes on you, you can ulti. And yeah.
I think the Luna does better against the Timbersaw. We did see it in a previous game as well. The amount of magic damage coming out from her. And I am thinking this is a support Pudge based on how it's coming out. So being able to hook back that Timbersaw and dish out that damage is definitely going to be a pretty strong lane there. And assuming that the Earth Spirit is mid, they do have to pick out the carry on the side of GGK. Interested to see what they can pick here.
I think Lifestealer, no?
They go for the Morphling. Alright. Definitely an interesting pickup from the side of GGK. They can flex this Pudge mid and go for an AA pick to counter that. It's so good against the Timbersaw and the Morphling. And even the Mortar. So I really like Ancient Apparition here, but if not, if this Pudge is definitely the support, they have to go for a mid laner who can make some really strong plays here. What do you think will be a good pickup?
Like yeah, I really like AA solution by you.
So I'm not sure about the A though. I think they're gonna try to pick a mid here.
I was thinking Pudge mid and then AA being this thing. Oh, they go for the Razor.
Water conducts electricity. How could we forget?
Using the sights.
I think it's Pudge 4 with Pudge 4 and with Tidehunter as an offlaner. Yeah. It's because the reason I was a bit worried about Pudge mid was because with the Timber, if they dare to send Pudge mid, Timber would have completely destroyed mid.
But I don't think it's a mid Timber. I think it's a mid. I was thinking.
No, I mean if they picked a post 5, right? Then they would have shifted to Timber mid, and they could have completely demolished the Pudge game.
Right. So now. I'm not too sure who's mid on the side of GGK. GGK, it's going to be Earth Spirit mid, right?
I'm not sure because
I like the cool Snapfire sets. Maybe it's it's a core.
All these players have really amazing sets actually on their heroes.
Yeah.
All right, and we are officially in. Let's see. GGK versus Last Riders, guys. Make sure to let us know which team you're rooting for in the poll on YouTube. Both teams making their way towards those runes. Smoke is there.
honestly, I feel that GGK's draft to be like perfectly well-rounded. To be honest, like every hero, whenever I see Murta or Snapfire, Earthspit, I feel like these are the heroes that are in the meta right now, so they must be picking up to something.
Lost in the woods.
True.
There's a lot of wave clear on Dire as well, so you can always have lanes pushed out and then like go on the person that chose to deal with the waves.
Yeah, and like I'm a bit skeptical with the last pick, Razor, though. I'm not sure about the Razor pick, but then again,
The morph can always ulti into Razor, right? And then
yeah,
chain link.
exactly, yeah. And then, I mean, if you do link Earth Spirit, he can just roll out. Like, there's a lot of evasive skills.
True. And if you get the shard on Earth Spirit, right?
Yeah,
You can grip allies that have been hooked or Razor ulti, Razor
Yeah.
W.
exactly. So,
Ooh,
wow, almost so close.
those hooks keeping us on our toes. Gonna be a super fun game, guys. Starting off with the laning stage of this game, Last Riders, Razor versus the Earth Spirit. What do you guys think about this matchup? Honestly, Earth Spirit, melee hero versus the Razor, but you guys did say he can roll out. But CS-wise, who do you think has the advantage?
Honestly, I think it's Earth Spirit, the attack animation, and like I think it's. I'm not sure about Razor, but I think Earth Spirit is gonna go get a bottle too. So the sustain is good too.
Take a quick look at the other lanes just to see the matchup.
Yeah. Since the bottle is plastic, right? Earth Spirit doesn't need to deal with the electricity.
Exactly.
The morph and the snap are pretty low.
Okay, they might get a go for a kill. Yeah,
Ooh, Lion's going on the Murta. But no.
it's like
Right,
really good
taking her
harass by.
down. He has a
Good
grenade.
luck.
Bottom lane,
Good morph.
hook
Really
out of the
good
morph
hook.
lane. Gonna be okay, he has that strength morph. Just be careful though.
Uh,
And they get the
Ooh,
mortar.
exactly. Yeah, this demon has like his positioning has been really good so far. He has made sure that he contested the pull, has blocked the cams. The harass has been really on point for him.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Ooh, Timber Tower, very low, but he has 6-1 charges.
Looking really low. He has the first spell again in just a little bit. Timber saw very low in the top lane too. Great damage coming up from both teams.
I mean, like this is what I wanted to see from the last riders, right? The leading phase has to be on point from them.
True. Honestly, very high kill potential on these heroes. Nice kick back into the tower,
Oh,
onto
nice
the
kick
Razor. Earth Spirit making a play here. As soon as there's a kill on the top lane, on the Lion.
That's well played by Radiant.
Yeah, and like even Earthspit, such a close clutch save by him though. I mean,
Yep,
It was
he
a
did
really
initiate so aggressively. I don't think Razor expected that to kick back in. And bottom lane, there is the catch onto the Snapfire. They are pushing back this side. He's able to save himself each time with a cookie. So that's gonna go good for them.
like to be honest, I'm most surprised by the lane from Tidehunter and Pudge. Like I'm surprised that Tidehunter is doing so well though, because with Pudge, like the Pudge has been on point with the pulls, with the hooks, like constant hooks on Morphling and all. So that like Tide is having good farm though.
Middle lane, Razor doing so much damage, but bottom lane, Snapfire being caught, but he uses his stick, trying to stay alive. Oh no, but he'll be taken down. Now Morphling has to be careful. Pounding away on these strength heroes.
This
Just cannot
Pudge
do
has
it.
been on point so far.
Morphling has 14 charges, so it should be fine. Unless
Zeus assist.
Let's go. The lucky hook, he has the vision. He's trying for the sidestep. Alright, they will miss that. Good attempt though.
That was a like really good reward by Snap, right? He understood the assignment, right? Like after getting hooked 3 times, he was like, "There's something wrong with the lane here," and then he got that really good reward in the lane.
Yep.
Really hits up there by him.
So much aggressive Dota coming out from both teams so early into the game. I think this is one of the most aggressive laning stages we've seen, which is going both ways. So it's very, very, very fun to watch.
Luna leading the CS with 21. Oh, never mind. Earthspirit has 23.
Very close, definitely. Earth Spirit actually staying his ground against this Razor. Wouldn't expect it.
Like if you go towards net worth, like I think we're gonna see some like yeah exactly. Like he has been using a lot of consumables, right? So it's been hampering his net worth though.
Yeah.
Top lane, Fudge.
Oh, the hook.
With that
Oh,
hook on the
another
water.
beautiful.
The fear in the face of Lion,
Beautiful.
but no use.
Last Rider Predator putting the name to the point. Predator Fudge. Like really good heads up there by him.
This is what we wanted to see, some insane hooks coming out there. That was a like maximum range hook. They're looking to punish this Tide who is all alone here. He is sticking down very low. He has stick charges, but can he stay alive? There is the stun on the Moblin. One more right click. Oh.
Wow.
What a secure.
What a play.
Damn. That was a really good play by them. Like as soon as Push left the lane, like to get a kill on Titan is really tough. I think he wasn't able to land his third skill anchor smash on Morphin, right? And then he got immediately punished for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the benefits of being two ranged heroes against a Tide and a Fudge.
I
Nice
mean,
stun from the line. Thanking this gang for his Luna. He did keep the mortar out there. Luna trying to body block and keep her support alive. But Lion
Luna
will
has to
go
be
down.
careful.
He has a warning death, but the stun is there. But he's committing, he's
Oh,
going
that
in, being dived on the tower. Luna looking to turn around, dish out some damage. Meanwhile,
Oh,
and she is killed out.
beautiful command.
Meanwhile, Earth Spirit
Wood.
taking that Razor down. Solo mid.
Yeah.
1 for 1 right
Okay.
now.
Yeah, he still has his ulti, so he can kill him once he's back.
Yeah. Look at the way he's.
I think he kicked him under the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like it's, I understand in some way that like Pudge wants to rotate mid though, right? But it's really hard for Pudge to kill Earth Spirit without his SS. Without Dismember, Earth Spirit can just roll out. So maybe it was like would have been different with like Razor mid now, but it's really
And
hard to
Earth,
gank
yeah.
Earth Spirit though.
Earth Spirit is looking for that bottom potential kill. 7-minute rune, they know the Pudge is not gonna be there, so they just scan him out. They know. Looking at this Tide, all alone here. Ooh, but he has the awareness. He walks back, but he walks back into the lane. Wants to touch.
Oh nice.
Stepping out forward. Pudge is coming though. Kick
Oh,
back,
beautiful kickback. Wow.
keeping him in place. Pudge is there, trying to connect, gets the hook.
Oh, yeah.
savior.
Like
Top lane.
beautiful play by both the teams.
Top lane.
Oh,
They
Luna's
are
very
making
low.
a play onto the Timbersaw. Luna trying to stay alive, wants to dish out some damage with the magic coming from her. Mortar zones her out now. Lion taking so low, cannot really man fight here. Fudge
Okay.
here with the hook attempt, but will miss this time. Fudge is looking to rot down this mortar. But I don't think he's going to be able to stand against this Fudge. Oh, yep, Whirlwind.
Oh,
I don't know how else to put it, but these rotations have been on point, especially Mortars with his like in the last game we saw Mortar missing a lot of dead shots, right? But in this game the stuns have been on point.
Definitely. Good attempt by the Pudge to actually go for that hook. He missed there, but he couldn't really disengage. After that, he tried to rot down the mortar, but it was already too late.
yeah, because she was already dead, right? Like it's a dead hero.
Yeah.
DJ, can you go towards the network crowd? Like surprisingly, Luna has been struggling a lot. I think it's because of buying a lot of consumables for her to right.
Yeah.
And like constant pressure by Timber. I think it's high time for Luna to leave the lane.
3
though.
heroes, Lion tanking this gang. Oh, nice hook on the Pudge, onto this mortar. Eclipse is there. They will
beautiful
take
play.
down both the heroes. What a play, Razor there. Dealing all damage. Will take down the Luna though on Snapfire.
I mean, it was like, a really good turning point, but with the Luna's death, I mean, it's a bit. It would have been really good for the dire side if Luna didn't die over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
You think she should have just TP'd out after the kill?
Yeah, but maybe she was just trying to sidestep and juke now, but with the low
Yeah,
movement speed, it just wasn't enough.
True.
It's like really easy. I mean, it's way easier to
Oh
dodge
my
if you're.
god, that hook onto the Mocking, but he clicked that strength. So he's gonna be okay. Fudge is gonna be punished for this.
Now
He does
they're
not
getting
have the
punished
ravage.
heavily. Yeah, like imagine your post 5 snap 5 being level 7 and tight under level 5. So that's like, I don't know how, like the post 5 is way ahead than higher level than the carry itself. Like I was surprised to see using Snapfire's SS so early in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was part of 5 kills, so that really turned out good for them. They have the advantage and they are really snowballing. So, last
This is
riders
what
really
I-
need to think about how they want to answer to this.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was worried about. Like, right, Earth Spit, like it was a dead even mid lane, but with the rotation, constant rotations and all, it has been really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are looking to make a play here on this side of Dire. Focusing down this. Timbersaw keeping in place, so much damage coming out. He goes to the low ground, but the
Whoa,
Earth
wow.
oh my god, the burst on the Earth Spirit taking down the Razor. They're looking for more. There is the cookie in to keep them stunned in place. Nice silence coming out from Water, pushing back the line into the silence.
Beautiful, like the
Both
combos
supports
have
taken
been
down.
on point.
Luna trying to DP out, and she will be okay.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's so much depends on a push to land the hook. Like you can just
Yeah.
feel it, right? Every gank, they're just praying so that the hook lands, and then they want to run towards them. So right now, I think in this game, on top of punch hook, they also need like really blink daggers on maybe a lion or tide. Like this is one of those games in which you do need proper initiation.
Definitely.
Don't
He
you
did
feel-
go for the on the Pudge, looking to break these heroes.
Don't you feel you just chill as Dire until your Razor has a few items, right? Like you don't want
Yeah.
to fight because
Yeah, maybe you're right about that. Like the defensive play that Push made earlier, right? With tide.
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
hide in the behind your tower and then just hooks to save your force, right? Maybe
Yeah,
that might be a better play.
Lion dewarding. A little bit aggressive.
Because you don't want to play into the guy that's strong early game as a Razor with no items. Oh, they're just going back.
They did head mid, but Lion and Pudge now working together, looking to make some plays with their team here. He's gonna play behind the Razor for now. He's going for that Yasha. He has it completed. So also walking mid. He has a Kaya completed. Oh, the hook misses. So now walking into their face.
Double damage.
Bottle the double damage.
The
Tide is
Ravage
there.
monster is ready.
But Mortar
Like,
can
they
put
are
the
just
silence, so I
neck
have to
to
be
neck.
careful.
Oh
Goes
my
in,
goodness.
procs the DD, Veil on the Razor, trying to juke it out. So much damage coming out. 9 damage. Oh my god, they just melted. Razor will die for this, but they are still alive. So much damage coming out from the Magnetize.
Oh,
Mocklin joining the fight. Luna has her eclipse, but she's so squishy. Nice ravage from the Lion there.
Oh,
But
look
Luna is
at
taken
that.
down. It's almost a
By
take wipe.
Earthspit, like so much chaos and damage by Earthspit. Could we look at the damage numbers? Because
Yep.
that was way too much. That's a full team wipe at minute 12. Like, damn.
2.6k.
Like, Earthspit reduced everything. Every stone, every urn, like, everything was optimized and, like, efficiently executed. Beautiful play by the GGK team. And, like, out of nowhere, like, the whole team collided in mid to take the tower at minute 13. That just shows like the presence of mind that they have, right? Like the core, even the core left his farm to commit to mid. So really well executed team. And like you could see the movement as soon as the Snapfire uses SS, right? Pudge immediately like rushed towards to hook that Snapfire, but he was like well blocked by the other team members. So
yeah.
that Snapfire SS was way too like powerful.
I mean, you know, the biggest spell I'm coming out from this Veil of Discord, he just threw it on the Razor there, and Razor just melted to that Snapfire ulti after that. So,
Yeah.
really heads up play from them. It's just crazy amount of aggression coming out from the side of Radiant, and Dire is not knowing how to respond to this.
Archfight has an Ag skill up, so in a fight, he can just magnetize
yesterday,
the Razor and then send him away.
yesterday this Earthspit had a really good place with like the axe.
Oh,
like
okay.
really well.
Was
Like,
it the
he had,
same?
like-
Was it the same guy?
Was it? I'm not sure.
I don't remember, but yeah, some amazing plays can definitely come out from an Earth Spirit with an Aghanim Scepter. What a ward! What a ward from Radiant! Oh, they thought out that smoke.
Oh, what is smoke?
They know. They know.
There's a free murder.
Snapfire.
Oh, another snapper.
Hello. Hook will connect. All right. Goodbye, Snapfire.
Not the best kill that they were looking for. I suppose 5 snap, but they,
Still
for now
works for
they
them.
want every kill. Yeah.
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 They definitely need it. This takes one support of the map. No smoke gang coming through. Luna can feel a little bit safe. And honestly, every point matters, like Kenny said. So slowly
And
but
oh yeah,
surely, last riders.
You had it before. You want the mid tower because like it shrinks down the map for the Luna.
Yeah, exactly. But they're in no position to take the tower, to be honest. With Snapfire defending, like they've got so much meat shields. Like Timber, once he's at the front, like check out Timber's items. Like he didn't even
No, I'm
bother
saying-
to go.
I'm saying the Luna's mid tower. They wanted to kill the mid tower so that they can invade Luna's
Yeah.
jungle a lot more.
Yeah, that is true. Like at minute 13, they just collided at mid to take the tower,
Yeah.
right? This team GGK has been like on point. Like even yesterday, they were like playing really well. Like GG Dota, right?
Yeah.
And then even here, you can see.
Or the setting up what?
Nice jukes from the tide. Avoiding the initiation from the Earth Spirit. Protecting this tower at all costs.
Hook of
Oh, but the
Destiny.
damage coming out on the heroes. Nice hook out. Not being forced to use that Ravage there.
Tide's getting blinked soon because he wants to get the Optimum Ravage to the Snapfire.
They really need that blink though, because I think
do.
if it's a post 4 line, maybe he can rush blink. But since it's a post 5, they need
Yeah.
somebody to initiate. And like,
Razor is TPing in to join his team. The tower will fall. Will they look for more? Cookie, Catablast, boom! That is a dead tide hunter.
that
I
is
think Earthquake
like,
can go for more at this point. No, he's still.
like this is one of the drawbacks for Titan to rushing Blink Dagger. He has no defensive item, and like
Yeah.
the way they are playing right now from the Radiant side, it's so aggressive. Timber with no defensive item, he's straight up going like Kaya, and then he's rushing towards Axe. That just shows that they're full ready to commit to damage items. And like this hero can deal a lot of damage if you are not getting a BKB. And
Yeah.
then I don't think people are getting BKB. Like Razor is getting some other items. Luna's still farming for a Manta. So
Yeah. Manta
Yeah,
done
and-
on the Morphling. Razor is going for the BKB, like you said.
yeah.
And the
So,
Earthquake,
Luna-
right? If he goes in and if he is getting everyone to focus on him, the Timber Saw can focus on dealing damage. So I really like the Axe purchase here.
Yeah, like
He's letting
that,
the Earthquake initiate, so he can do whatever he wants in a fight.
exactly like with the Veil of Discord, I think even the combo is even better. Like
Yeah.
Axe, no Timber. Like
Yeah,
Timber is gonna do absurd amount of damage in this game. Like a really good bait by morphing in bottom.
Yeah, definitely. Using the cookie, baiting with that Morphling.
Okay.
Timber Saw on the
Timber,
back line.
Razor is in.
This time, bit scattered. Razor trying to juke it out here. Connects back in. Morphing into the Razor. The damage, but the Tide Hunter Ravage keeping that Razor alive for a little bit. Eclipse, oh no, not connecting. Okay, cookied into the Eclipse, but not enough. They are able to get this Luna as well. Hook on the punch onto the Muerta, but she can live through this. He was not able to bite. Team wipe again for the Dire.
Luna, sorry, Morphling hits like a truck. Damn.
I mean, but
Yeah,
like
well-
he has like so much like freedom to land damage. Like he's
Yep.
got 2 people to just jump in and tank for him, right? Like
Yeah.
with full AG, he's just dishing out shit ton of damage.
With the
I really
solar
like,
plus too.
yeah,
Oh,
like I
sorry.
really like this, the gameplay by GGK, man. Like the items are on point, right? They just made up their mind that they want to deal damage, rail of discord, some defensive items, and then, and especially the snapfire, like you can see his presence, right? Every cookie has been on point, like landing like double, triple stuns.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, it's making so much of a difference. These supports on the team that's snowballing are just getting out of control. They're like almost 2 extra cores on the team. Mortar also looking towards that Lotus, honestly. But the Fudge and the Lions still so underfarmed, not able to keep up with this pace.
And like you said, the Luna is in BKB is up.
Lion, nice disengage. Kept them back while they tried to just jump him.
Morphling has 5 actually.
Ooh, gonna hurt.
Yeah.
I think that's a good pickup on the line then to go for the Glimmer Cape. It mitigates some of the damage coming out from all this magic burst.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really need more defensive items on the side of.
Nice D-ward, but he is
Yeah.
rooted. Captain plays Catablast on him. Oh, nice stun to stop that cookie, but he will still fall.
Yeah.
Timbersaw focusing this Luna. He just TP's out. Well played
The
there.
Fudge almost had the Morphling, but I think he would have died if he had caught him.
Yep.
I think the network speaks for itself. Like Luna is struggling really hard. Like I think they're way too dependent on Tide Hunter. Like I feel like the dire side is waiting for the most opportune moment, like the 5-man ravage into other stuff. But that's where they're like getting caught. One guy like separates the farm, and then they're no longer as 5, right? Then
Yeah.
they come together as 5 to defend. So it's like really hard for them to implement this strategy, especially when GGK is playing such a split game. Like constant pressure by Timber in one side lane, right?
Yeah.
And like with this,
True.
almost all, like just one tier 2 remains.
Yep. And they're
At
falling
minute
within a
21.
minute of each other. Like they're just going from tower to tower to tower, and this one will fall too. So much map control just lost.
I mean, the wards. Even look at the check out the wards, man. It's like they have the vision of full dire part of the map, and like Demon is trying his best to deward, but it's just not enough. Like if you try to deward, like you get caught again and again. So it's like perfect execution by them so far. Okay, they did SOD, I think.
Yeah. And also, because the Fudge wants to hook people out, right?
Yeah.
He's not a tank, so they only have 1 tank on the team of Dire, and he just dies so quick.
Exactly.
These
Like
guys have 2 tanks.
yeah, exactly. Like I think I heard a ravage.
Yep, they did go on the backlines onto the Lion. Fudge did
Like-
try to change the fight by hooking the Timbersaw, but he missed. So now Razor, Kite, and Fudge looking at the Timbersaw, but he doesn't care. He's just running at them.
Like this is what they were
Going
waiting
in
for, and then
onto the Razor, dishing out so much damage now. He will link him back.
wow,
The
what
damage coming out there. They're not done. They're not done. They're going for this side. Timbersaw, literally near the fountain.
Did you guys see that? You keep hitting as Morphling when you're
Yeah,
linked
like-
to Razor.
Yep.
That was the first time I saw that. Like I knew
Yeah.
like it does deal damage, but I didn't know that there was like projectiles in it.
Yeah. So Razor has bad right click, right? Right click attack, but Morphling does, so that's so nice to see. Oh,
Nice
Fudge
to
is back, Fudge
see,
is
but
back.
not nice to
Oh.
play into. Definitely looking bad for the side of Dire. They are losing an entire racks here, and the Luna just needs more time. She is farming away for that BKB.
This
Looking
is
dire for
the-
Dire.
There is the hook onto the Earth Spirit Lion, keeping him. Oh, but he's busted.
just-
Earth Spirit just low. There is the link onto the Razor. Luna TPing in with the Eclipse, but it's just the Timbersaw. Just the
And he's
Timbersaw.
getting no damage. Like he's tanking every tier 4 tower hit. Like no more. Like every.
Oh,
like,
nice
look at
jump
this.
in. What?
Just remember, Timber has no hood of defiance, like no pipe, nothing. It's just the armor that it gets from passive, and then the supports just boosting up every second of the game. So like,
That
it's just
yeah, that Aghanim is like doing so much for this Timbersaw.
it's just like the entire team was like waiting for that moment forever, right? And then it just costed them. Like when they got the ARP like Ravage ready, it was way too late though.
True. I think the what we're seeing is like the Ravage is being committed after a fight starts and a ally is like 50% HP or something getting bursted. So by then it's almost like you've completely counted out one hero.
It's just
Yeah.
He's
like
looking for
they're
that
just
setup for multiple heroes, but I don't think that's working out for them.
yeah, like I like it's like they're too dependent on initiation by either Pudge or Tide, and if Tide wants to initiate, he has to commit as a Ravage, right? And then
Yeah.
Pudge, like the only way he can initiate is by stuns. So sorry, by hooks. So which it's like not certain to land though. So the initiation is very hard from the dire side. Whereas like you can see from the Radiant side, they've got so many ways to initiate.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, I would like to see the Snapfire getting an Aghanims and just throwing someone and spitting them into the
Yeah.
base.
That would be the most Chad move.
Geronimo!
Like even the set is cool though. Look at that setup.
So Expert can enchant his ally, kick him in, and then the Snapfire can spit another ally, and then two of them are jumping in at the same time.
That's a like 200
Definitely,
IQ.
definitely.
I would like to see that.
Just gotta send them the notes.
Oh,
Ooh, this has not been a good game for this Fudge. He has missed so many hooks. He's trying his best, but I think Kenny jinxed him. Report.
Dude, I didn't jinx. It's just like when the teams are like really good, both teams are good. It's hard to play Fudge. You gotta understand because even the opponent knows, right? But unless you're Delhi though.
Okay, they get
Ravage
the hook.
monster, go!
But there is the Ravage. Oh, Moblin is taken down. Luna coming with a BKB, Eclipse, damage coming out. Earth Spirit being. Oh, but he is able to save himself. He stones him, but he cannot rule out. Okay, never mind. He is out of there, but the Magnetize doing so much damage. Stone and shot in the head. Tide is down. Fudge now being looked at. Does not have the dismember for 6 seconds, so has to be careful. Will
there's
try to
no-
hook. Oh, but doesn't get anyone there.
So
Rolls it. Oh, too aggressive from the Earth Spirit. Buybacks coming out left, right, and center. Mockling looking at these racks, wants to take them down. Jump in, anchor smash. Luna taking so much. And she will buy back, but Razor now being focused by this Morphling Tidehunter taking so low while Pudge is used in the air. Oh, Timber will secure that kill. Luna buyback has to be careful.
I think it's a really expensive defense because it's not even a defense. They already lost the racks.
Oh,
Like they
Timber's
committed so
off.
much.
Oh, will it get no? Luna.
Yeah, I think it's GG. They all bought back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they can commit to tier 4s or even Throne right now.
Yeah,
Just
but
none
they
of them-
call GG. GGK. Proving
So
their
the
worth.
viewers- I think DJ, of all the teams, I would like to watch the games between GGK and then even the last team, which was I forgot the
Laftel.
name.
Laftel.
Laftel, yeah, Laftel and GGK would be a really good game to watch.
Look
to
at
watch out
that
for.
time. 28. Exact dot. Not a second late.
And
Bro.
look at the score, 40-11 there.
It's okay, Kenny. I will let the people know that you want to watch those matches and they'll make it happen. They will. Anyway, the teams are so strong that we're seeing like some Storm games coming out, and honestly, the aggression coming out on both teams in the laning stage was so promising. So promising, but they just couldn't deliver and bring it into the mid game. And GGK came out as a clear victors.
So like every year, whenever we do have a tournament in Nagaland, right? So this time, like teams do show up, like really good teams, and we get to like see better teams, like sometimes players that we have never seen in tournaments. And then like of all the like I've been playing tournaments, but these players like out of nowhere they're showing up like with their exceptional skills, like their gameplays, their ranks out there, like really high immortal players, and like just coming to play these tournaments and like showing their skills. It's really fun to watch them. Like, and every year, like better and better players with higher MMR are showing up. Like, that's just even better to watch.
Oh, where's everybody? Yeah, I agree, Kenny. So it's really amazing to see how well Nagaland is conducting these tournaments, and it's been so fun to see these teams. So the Snapfire bit that I told you earlier, it actually happened in the tournament. It was they had a centaur Warner and a Snapfire. She made an axe and she just spat centaur into the ancient every single time. It was some really fun Dota to watch.
Yeah. Like, I would even say the scene of players of Nagaland are getting better. It's just since like people are taking initiative to like host tournaments. Like this tournament's organized by the government itself, right? It's like
Mhm.
sponsored and like coordinated and everything.
Yep.
So like the support is high enough that players from out of the state itself are popping up. So it's giving opportunity for like other states players to like just play the online tournament and even show up for the LAN tournaments and win big prizes. So it's a really good opportunity and like a really good initiation.
Yeah. Plus, the tournament's getting the best casters in the world, right? So every year, the people want to step up.
We are just getting better, man. Every year, like the
I
first
mean,
time.
I've been here every year. I don't know about you guys.
I mean, like I remember, like the first one was like very like hodgepodge, and then slowly, I think the level is getting better though. I don't know about
Yeah.
me, but at least DJs, cast play-by-play has like increased
Oof.
million times now.
Oof.
Yeah, definitely.
Oof. Anyway, GGK guys, the clear victors of this game, giving us such amazing Dota, showing us such amazing potential. It's going to be super fun to watch them. Last Riders, good fight, good try, and we'll hope to see some more Dota coming out from them. In the meantime, we are going to be checking out the next game, guys. So stay tuned. I'll just let you know what's coming your way. All right, let's see. Yeah, next game is going to be Dogs in Boots versus Opie Nice. So stay tuned, guys, and we'll be right back.
monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. You know I'll come running. You go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarm and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, yeah, I'm coming out fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army. When your nightmares turn to real life and the ground's filled up with landmines, we will face it standing side by side. You know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming. You know I'll come running. You go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarm and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, yeah, I'm coming out fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army. If you go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarms and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, I'm coming out fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army. Had a feeling we had something. Could have seen it in your eyes. Took a second, but I'm right here, waiting for you with open arms. How about you coming closer? We can do my place. Maybe we can try meeting up by 7. You'll be saying over, so it's guaranteed. I'll be forever thinking more about you and me. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. Nah. Tell me what you want to know. Run your fingers down me slow. 'Cause you're in my head. You are. 'Cause you're in my head. 'Cause you're in my what you think? What you think? 'Cause you're in my what you in my place. Maybe we can try meeting up by 7. You'll be saying over, so it's guaranteed. I'll be forever thinking about you and me. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Run your fingers down me slow. Cause you're in my head. You are, cause you're in my head. Cause you're in my. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Run your fingers down me slow. Cause you're in my head. You are, cause you're in my head. Cause you're in my head. What you think? What you think? Cause you're in my head. What you think? What you think? Cause you're in my head. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Your fingers on me slow. Cause you're in my head. You are, cause you're in my head. Cause you're in my.
All right, everyone, welcome to the last game of today, day 8 of the Hornbill Esports Championship, brought to you by the Department of Youth Resources and Sports, Nagaland. Hope you guys have been enjoying the tournament so far, and if you have, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. We have now Dogs in Boots versus Opine Nai. If you are supporting either of these teams, make sure you let us know on the YouTube poll in the chat about which team you are supporting. This is going to be some really fun Dota coming out. Both teams know each other because they are from Nagaland and they have seen each other playing throughout this tournament. So this is going to be some interesting Dota coming out from both teams. They have started out the ban phase by taking out the Clock and the Luna by the Dogs in boots, and then Opa and I going for the Lich and Shadow Fiend ban. They also take out the Spectre, very annoying hero. And generally, when you see a Spectre ban, one of the first things that come to your mind is like, they're thinking of picking a very squishy hero who wants to, play in for the backlines, maybe like a sniper or something. So let's see if they are going for some kind of plays like this. They do ban out the Pudge as well. Entertaining hero, but very annoying to play against. So we will now be seeing some of those insane hooks coming out from the side of Dogs and Boots. They do ban out the DOTA as a response from Dogs and Boots, and now they are going to get the first pick of the game. Let's see what they're planning to open up with. Could be like a support opening, or could even be a very confident first pick on any of the cores based on how Dogs and Boots is feeling out this game. They are going to use a little bit of their reserve time to decide on this. And in the meantime, let's take a moment to appreciate how well Opa and I have designed their banner. It looks really good. So hats off to them on that. And Dogs and Boots have picked up the first hero of their draft, which is the Dragon Knight. And Opa and I respond with a Warlock. Dragon Knight, being such a tanky hero, can be flexed literally on all three lanes. He can be such an aggressive mid hero, burning down towers, offlaner tanking through so much damage, or a carry with an armlet doing insane amounts of damage. So all three viable positions. So not letting Opa and I really get a peek into their draft plan there. And they do ban out the Willow. Opa and I, with that Warlock, looking to have some really good lane control with the links coming out from this Warlock, the sustain from his Shadow Word, and so much damage coming out from that upheaval, and the slow is insane. So if they do go for more melee heroes on this side of Dogs and Boots, they're going to be in for a very tough time against this Warlock, and the Rock will be so good at counter-initiating any kind of fights. So very strong first pick coming from Opa and I as well. Very fast bans on the side of both teams. They know exactly what they do not want to see in this game. So, and Opa and I go with the Gyrocopter pickup instantly after the bans. Yeah. All right, Dogs and Boots now using a little bit of their reserve time to decide this next pick. Morphling has been banned out, one very annoying hero for a Gyrocopter to play against, and we have seen players picking up that Morphling to counter this Gyrocopter and steal that Plague Cannon for themselves. So it's definitely a smart ban coming out from Opa and 9. Dogs and Boots spending a lot of time at this phase. We did see quick bans and picks coming out, but now they are taking a pause, trying to figure out the rest of their draft here. So looking forward to seeing what they have to offer.
And see, I really like the mid-ledge ban on Opa 9. It shows that they're players.
Yeah, they knew, they heard you. Like,
Yeah,
get
they
that
know
hero
what's
out of here.
up. I love Gyrocopter versus DK, by the way, because if you get the shard, like you do insane amounts of magic damage to him. Or
That's
even
true.
just with the Q, right? And then the ulti.
With the Gyrocopter ulti?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and we see a Juggernaut being picked up so early in the game by Dogs
Wow.
and Boots. 2 core reveals.
That is something unexpected, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, definitely. And then a Witch Doctor. What do you guys think about this?
super strong win, right? Juggernaut Destructor.
Disruptor?
And yeah, Juggernaut Destructor super strong win because
Juggernaut
your
Disruptor,
maledict spin.
yes.
Yeah.
I agree. Can be very good with that magic burst. They still haven't revealed their offlane pick, and some of the craziest offlanes have not been banned. There is still the Mars, there is still the Underlord, there is still the Centaur one. So
Yeah.
Opa and I having a big pool to play around with here.
I feel like you pick something like Void Spirit offlane this game. Maybe because you can deal with the maledict spin.
Me? Okay, I'll get in there. Alright, jokes aside, they do go for the techies. Oh,
Damn. I'm pretty sure both the teams are. Wait, well, let me confirm.
they're both
Yeah, I
Nagaland.
think both teams are from Nagaland. Yeah,
Yes.
guys came to showcase like the plays, both DOTA moments, electric.
Keeping it fun and entertaining for themselves and for us with this draft. And they go for the timber saw as well. Completely red yellow lineup. They're committing to it.
I mean, like honestly, it looks as if I'm playing DOTA Auto Chess, right? Combo.
Yeah, goblins,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, 3 goblins.
Goblin.
But can you see the amount of magic damage coming out on the side of Opa and I here with these picks? And obviously pure damage from the timber saw, but still, if you get caught, you're definitely going down.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, I think both the teams, I'm pretty sure they've played against each other in maybe past tournaments or even lobbies and all. No? So they like the strategies are out the window. They're just like, dude, I can own this guy with this hero. I'm gonna pick this hero. Like it's like more like a rough beef now, like scream games with their friends, right? Like just give me this hero. I'll fucking own him with this.
Definitely, yeah. They must be very familiar with each other, so there can be some friendly taunting and strategies coming out here. They might even know which heroes are good against them. They know which to ban out. So that's going to be some really fun Dota to watch. So I'm excited to see what they're going to pick up for their last heroes. There is a ban on the Puck and the OD and Storm Spirit. Mid laners are the final pick. What do you guys think they should go for?
Honestly, I think from which side, Radiant or Dire?
Both. What will work with those drafts?
I would like to see another carry in the Radiant side. Just for the memes.
I mean, DK can actually be a mid laner. Come on.
Yeah.
Ooh, instant cop pick. Never mind, denied right there.
Akasha.
Actually,
We just
Cop is
need
really
one more yellow and red. Come on. What is a yellow and red mid?
I think it's gonna be.
Ember Spirit! Oh, it's banned!
Ember Spirit is bad.
Lena's still there.
Like, see,
Kyle then.
exactly like they were like,
Invoker.
they didn't even hesitate for a second. The heroes that they wanted.
Yeah, he went for the red costume. He's committed. Which doctor is the
And
only
like,
focus.
this is one of the most fastest drafts of the tournament, right?
Yeah.
Everybody was like, I want this, I want this, I want this.
The bans were so fast, the picks were fast. I think the only time they spent was when Dogs and Boots had to decide their second pick. After that, they just zoomed through it. So they were ready, they were prepared, and now they're ready to put on the amazing Dota show for us. So guys, make sure to show your support in the chat. The poll is up. Dogs and Boots versus Opa and I. Last game of the day. Let's hype it up and support these two home teams.
There are a lot of cool interactions in this game where if you cop ulti, the gyrocopter, right? He stops attacking. And if you use Techie Shard on the Timber Saw, all you need to do is go next to the gyrocopter and his flak gun's gonna proc the Timber Shield and then he's disarmed.
No, but they're the same team. Gyrocopter and Timber.
So I had
Right.
question, right? Like, what's your first impression when you see that pop-up window, right? Battle starts, and then like whenever the match starts, right? You see the stats, right? And when you see your core last match 0-13, what's your first impression though? Like, I want to really like.
We just close our eyes and go into the game.
Oh, the cop.
Minus 30.
Just walked into them and laughs it off like nothing happened.
Oh, we started with the Voodoo Frustration talent.
Oh yeah, I think I saw this earlier in the tournament. really strong in the laning phase and can just run at the heroes, honestly. It was more OP earlier when he didn't have that mana restriction, but
Yeah.
still very viable if put in the right hands.
I feel like if you get the third one, right?
Okay, I think there's
Okay.
a high chance to
Ooh.
get a kill.
Yep, they are
Wait,
contesting this rune. Just poking, not much
Wait,
coming.
what? Is that guy AFK? I think Cuckoo went AFK for a second. I think that was a good chance to
Yeah.
kill though. Yeah.
Oh, he
lagged
lagged. He
out.
lagged. Good catch,
Yeah.
Jenny.
And like he had the free kill on Warlock and then he just stood there, both of them stood there. Oh,
Jenny
damn.
was spider instincts, man. Like immortal eyesight right there. Whip, whip. Something wrong
Or
here.
maybe I think they were just trash talking, I think.
He's like, move, man, move. And he was like, bro, I'm lagging. That is unfortunate. That missed opportunity on the first blood. But it's okay, it's okay.
Oh yeah, as I was saying, the Witch Doctor with the facet that hits 2 people, right? With the ulti.
Headhunter.
Yeah, that's so good. Like you buy ads and you can literally turn the fights. Like,
Yeah. I think that's my favorite facet on Witch Doctor, honestly.
Yeah.
Let's see.
a lot of people go for the first one.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I like the third one, not this one. That's so good. Like that literally turns fights.
it's good,
You're
but it's so
basically-
reliant on the ulti, which has like 100-second cooldown in the beginning. I prefer
Yeah,
those spammable.
But you have shard too, right? So you
when
just
you get shard, So I used to love Voodoo Restoration, honestly, but once it
Yeah.
got nerfed, this was my go-to.
Could you please tell what Voodoo Restoration is? Like, I'm not sure about that.
Voodoo Restoration is basically you do damage to your enemies with the heal, and it only heals Witch Doctor. If you don't take this, the heal goes to everyone and there's no damage.
So, like, it's throughout the game, so he's no longer healing anybody.
He's not healing anybody but himself. He's basically very
Okay.
selfish. But he can really dish out so much damage in the lane. It's very strong. It was stronger before, but still quite strong.
And, like, Snapfire just walked towards the road, like, without any backup like that. I
So
thought he had some
confident.
plan in mind.
But he didn't
Yeah.
get the rune though. It would have been really
Yeah, he
cool if he
didn't
got
get
the
the-
rune. See, he does. The mana consumption is a little bit high, but it heals him 25%, and what's the damage stat?
I think it's the same 25% heal and 25% damage. Maybe.
I think it's like 30 for every this thing.
Could we have the last hits?
Yep. Alright, the lanes are sorted.
I'm like really interested to watch the mid matchup though.
Yep.
This is one of the OG's matchup, right? Queen of Pain versus Invoker.
It's
And
really,
like,
yeah, it's completely skill dependent because both heroes can have a great lane. Was Vex Invoker.
and like I think in this game, this crack is somebody to look up for. The Queen of Pain is a really good, one of good mid laners out there.
Foster to DPS. What do you guys think
I
about this
think-
change, right? It's a free earn of shadows for your cold snap. It's gonna tick. So you can get a few right clicks in.
Juggernaut is ticking so low in this lane, honestly. Nice harass coming out, but yeah. Could you repeat that question, Lux?
Before invokers, you should rush earn of shadows
Mm-hmm.
because you can use cold snap with it. But now, since your quast does damage, right? It's gonna proc the cold snap. So basically, you can get a few hits in.
That's true.
And techies get a healing ward though.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's a hard lane for Timber though, but the Timber is like Juggernaut versus Timber. It's like till level 3, it's hard for Timber, but the way they matched up, it's like Timber from the get-go has been like so far ahead in the creeps department. I think it's the techies harassment that's paying off really good for him.
And the goblin buff, right? So you get 10 vision, 10 armor.
Exactly. That's
I
what
really like
think.
this Timber pick versus the Witch Doctor because you can just Timber chain away if Juggernaut spins on you.
Yeah. There's a certain window that you can harass. Like Juggernaut can like snowball, but like I think that window has gone down.
Yeah, the window's
Yes.
done. Yeah, like I said, level 3, and then
Oh, Invoker
Look
ticking
at
so
that.
low.
I mean like the aggressive play by both players.
She is going in. I was expecting this, but there is the close snap onto the co-op. Tornado in. She's being kept in. She does not have the blinker escape, so EMP connects. She uses the fairy fire. Oh, missed
Iron
on the
Branch?
high ground. On
Iron Branch
hit.
play.
He's
Oh,
going. He's not leaving her. Okay.
And that.
She
Ooh,
did not
he
go for
missed
the bounty
bounty
rune. Oh, because Techies was walking here. Nice
That's
guy.
a play by that.
wow.
And then he's got to go back to base. Like he was doing really well in the CS department. Like he was almost double, but like this aggressive play is
Yeah.
costing him a lot now.
Yeah.
Invoker was ready with that cold snap, honestly. He just, as soon as she blinked in, he controlled her with the cold snap tornado. No mana after that EMP, and she was just totally punished.
But like this might cost him a lot because he was doing really well in the lane though. If he like only like pressured a bit more and then got the 2 runes with the
Yeah.
could have been blink, would have been the ultimate.
Oh, I think we have to
Yes,
pause.
disconnected.
Dragon Knight, PC. But yeah, Kenny, since you don't know, like, wait, what?
Yeah. What?
Witch Doctor took the Voodoo Restoration talent, a facet,
Yeah.
but he didn't take Voodoo Restoration.
Because they want to kill this thing, right? So they want to try
But
and.
he can just go for the Voodoo into Maledict burst combo. I mean, laning stage is when he does the most damage with this Voodoo,
Yeah,
and
I
he
agree.
needs that to scale.
But if you look at his items, right? He has a wand and a basi, so you need stats to be able to stand up to those two. Techies uses Q. Timbersaw walks next to you, like you're gonna be 30% health, right? 40% health.
I mean, then the facet is the wrong call there, actually.
Yeah, I like the first one because it lets you farm at least.
Because it completely negates whatever advantage he gets with the
Yeah.
facet. Instant
Yeah.
Headhunter would have done more. But then he went for Festeration, but he's not going to go for the heal.
Did you just? Okay.
Kind of.
We are hard stuck on the Witch Doctor's gameplay so far.
Because I think he took the wrong facet there. He didn't. I don't think he wanted that. Not
Yeah,
sure.
maybe that's why they're losing so hard in the bottom lane, though. To be honest.
Because basically it's like say, forcing an EM to take blink level 1 in the lane. It's like you get out lane. The other heroes have their power spikes. They know how they want to play everything, all of that. But when you
Yeah.
have this, he can't heal his Juggernaut. He has to rely on the cast. It's underwhelming now because it's now the Headhunter. So that way it's a little bit costly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I guess, but if you're a Juggernaut, right? You want him to get the Maledict, but obviously he can't kill because Techies can also jump away. But Timbersaw can obviously stay away, but like you just a Juggernaut so that is just farming in lane. Otherwise,
Yeah. I guess
So
they're
he
gonna
kinda
have to rely on the cask and the Maledict and just go with the normal Witch Doctor play there.
yeah, you can do a 10,000 IQ play by getting a Quelling Blade on the Witch Doctor and then Maledict stun, and then cutting the tree that Timbersaw is trying to chain to, and then you just try to kill the Timbersaw.
Has to have the range though. It's gonna be way far.
Yeah, that's why you
To be
need
honest,
to.
Ooh,
like-
support battle! Great play coming out from the Snapfire, taking that kill alone on the Witch Doctor. First blood goes to the support.
Like I'm like really surprised by the mid gameplay. Like look at the CS difference, like even the levels, and just remember he just went back to base, right?
Yeah.
So like he's been completely owning the mid lane though.
No, Bob didn't even take Q.
Yeah, exactly. like his CS, and like he's doing the optimum damage with Scream, which is connected to Invoker, which is really hard to commit for. Like, look at this every time.
See this cute thing?
They are
Warlock is
making a
here.
rotation. 6-minute runs coming out. Helicopter left all alone here though.
I think we're gonna see some action at mid. He's got the Sonic here ready.
Caught him. Techies blasting on the back lines.
Oh, at mid, I think
Yeah.
we're missing finish.
Yeah. The heal was there. So the Warlock
he
is
did
able to
commit.
keep him alive. No mana left. Drained by that EMP. But he will get it back from this room if he gets. Oh no. Arcane pick.
That's
Yeah, this
a
side.
play by Warlock though, yeah. I mean, even the wards have been like like really good vision from the Radiant side.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what he did was like he saved the ward at the early moment. He didn't place it instantly, the Queen of Pain, and then after a little while, he placed really good ward.
True.
And so far, the other side lanes have been quite passive, to be honest. And like, we can't even blame them. DK is one of those heroes that just wants to farm. But like, as soon as he gets his Blink Dagger, he's gonna be another active hero.
Yeah, and the thing is, Gyrocopter can't really burst him down as well. Given that DK is so tanky, and Warlock is really just gonna play from behind, disengage. Maybe the link damage can do something, but more kill potential bottom. Invoker is also making his way.
Oh.
Here's Ghost
He might
Walk.
have, but he has been pinged down.
Maledict onto the Timber Saw, keeping him in place.
Really good heads up play by them. Like, you know, the Invoker is missing. I think it was a call by the mid. Like, you know, just be careful on the other lanes. And,
Well,
like, luckily they had the right creep wave momentum. Was really good for the Radiant side.
top almost took the tower.
Yep. They were going on the DK, but he's gonna be okay for now. Mid
think-
tower falling so low. Oh my god. DK,
DK is because he missed a lot of
Aw.
creeps at the top.
he's lagging a lot, I think. Yep.
Someone's uncle is in the electric world.
I don't think those uncles are there in this chat today. That's exclusive Infi chat. Whenever they don't want to see me in those ranked games, they call their uncles. But yeah, 8 minutes into the game, 1-0. Despite the
It's
heavy
quite a
kill
fast
potential,
game.
it's been so static, yeah.
Very disciplined.
Both teams got their respective wisdom runes as well, yeah. Okay, they
I
are
think the
back.
action is like they're just waiting for some items, and like I want to see what Queen of Pain is heading towards though. Like either it's a Dagon, or what
He
is Queen
hasn't
of Pain
queued it
thinking
up
though?
yet, but I think it should be the Dagon.
I want to focus on this gameplay because this is where the action is gonna happen because. Okay, he got an in.
Oh, they know. Invoker's gonna let his teammates know.
Yeah, he has been pinged.
He's out.
Like,
TP's coming in. They're ready. Oh, what
Oh,
a
and the last
smoke.
like,
My
these people
goodness.
action.
Open eye. Smoke gets broken. Swap is still looking.
It's very smart because you know where the crop is coming from.
Great communication from the team. She's looking around.
Yeah,
She sees techies. She's
I
like,
think
guys,
they-
something sus is going on here. Bye bye. Good night. She's out of there. She just went a nice round around the tower, did some production, and she's gone. It's good she didn't overcommit and force something, given that she rotated. Sometimes mid players make that mistake. They're like, I'm here, let me make something happen, dive.
Yeah.
The thing is, he already did that mistake, right? We saw him when he had to
But
go the back.
now, Mobile looking to make a turnaround. They go for the DK. Very tanky hero. He's trying to get away. But Invoker is there with the EMP. Cold Snap keeping him big, but so tanky.
Wow,
But he
the
will
amount
die.
of damage he tanked though.
Yeah. This is what I was talking about. Gyro Circuit versus the DK.
Yep. And the kill goes to the DK. The Gyrocopter. So he's happy with that. He just had to stay in his lane, wait for his team, get a kill, and continue farming.
Yeah.
And like if you see the Timbers item, he's the highest creeps, but he's going straight up pipe. So they're looking towards team fight now.
We were looking to make a play on the Timber.
Could we have a look at a network graph?
Oh yeah, sure. There we go, Juggernaut.
Juggernaut doing really good. Oh, surprisingly, even DK is like above Gyro though, and then
With all that lag also, man.
yeah, it's surprising, right? He missed a lot of creepers in lag, but still.
Yep, he went for the fire dragon.
Oh!
Oh! Sniper!
Oh!
Not hesitating, going for the RC onto the guy that got
I think he messes up a bit. I think there's like honestly
Oh,
that was
Lane, in the meantime, Cobb getting caught, but she blinks out. With literally so low mana.
But that was the highlight moment. Like Snapper really had that in the bag though. Like I think
Couldn't steer
that was
his-
yeah, he
he
missed
couldn't steer
I think
his mouth.
4 spits now. I think
Yep.
he could have got that kiss if he landed those kisses.
It sounds funny to say it didn't land those kisses.
Techies with the stacks.
Yep. Nice stacks. Probably Gyrocopter gonna take this, right?
Yeah.
Yep. He's gonna be happy with this.
The game has been like dead even, but the like small steps by both teams have been on point. Like the stack games and like Queen of Pain pressuring the mid tower. Yeah, he's going towards. He's almost got his day on though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some really good action coming out once he completes it. And guys, the amount
think
of
by the-
aggression that we've seen, did you look at the scoreboard? It's 1-1.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like nobody's ready to die here.
one of
Both
those
teams
two
playing
games are-
so good. Oh, Timber saw. Be careful, there is a smoke rotation coming out here. They are wrapping around, they're going from all the way behind.
They really need Witch Doctor for this game.
Through.
Ooh.
Nice. Cookie. Ooh, the screen weirdly connects there, so he gets the Omni Slash off. Which Doctor caught a little bit off. He will fall for this. Oh, fall.
Wow, God was diving like no tomorrow. That was
Very confident.
such aggressive
Scatterblast
play by
misses.
him.
Oh, the snap fire with the link. The link dance is doing so much. He is sticking down. Juggernaut just spinning on him, styling him upheaval there to keep them in place. Pop again with the
Beautiful
blink.
play.
Oh.
So
like-
Warlock is
I
taken
mean,
down.
like-
Oh.
+1, techies. Has to be careful, there is the missile. Ooh, Quap finally punished for that aggression.
The triple goblin shot.
My goodness.
Infinity, have you played RSS?
Or just now.
Oh, okay.
But man, that link, it almost looked a little scary for the side of Radiant, but the dive coming out from the Corp, securing that kill on the backlines, on the Invoker, right? Or was it
Yeah.
Gyrocopter? It was really, really insane aggressive plays coming out. Now he goes for the stack.
Rip Warlock.
He's gonna be okay. It's one of the strongest spells, honestly, when I used to spam the hero. The link into the upheaval, it was way stronger when Shadow Amulet was there. Walk killing off the tech is being punished by the Invoker there. I think they overcommitted.
Blink on Dragon Knight.
Yep, and it's coming to him. So
Yeah.
he will be able to take this tower and rotate over.
Yeah, so it's going to be a blink reveal.
We don't have smokes yet on the supports.
Warlock is level 6, but now ulti. I think that was a misclick.
He hasn't picked it yet. Oh wait, no. You're right. He didn't take his ulti.
Maybe he wanted to heal the carry.
Bottom lane, they are going on the timber saw. He is maledicted. Juggernaut trying to catch up. Picking a bit low,
Very
uses the
dangerous.
healing ward. Wooka
Ooh.
with the DD.
Oh my goodness.
Walking very sneakily. Bottom.
Back is back.
Dun 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 dun. Suspense music cued. Juggernaut has to be careful, does not have the healing ward. He has a spin. DK and the rest of the team ready to go in on the jump, but the rock is there. Hello to you. Now the upheaval keeping them in place. So much damage coming out on this invoker onto the scorp. He is taken down, but Warlock is focused and killed off. They getting so much damage from this gyrocopter. Juggernaut picking low, but the bomb will not connect. Oh, what a lucky kill there. He could not
The
juke it.
triple goblin strat.
My goodness.
Really nice done by the techies.
That counter initiation. How the heck is this guy suddenly level 8? Oh, wait. Okay, I think he got the level 7 there.
Yeah.
Luckily, he didn't take the level 6 rock, but level 7 he did get it just before the fight and he was able to ulti. Timbersaw so tanky. I think he finished his fight.
Mm.
Invoker has that Vessel. He's looking towards that Witch's Blade now. Vessel definitely a good pickup against this Dragon Knight. Breaking him, removing that Rim's Wrath. Fire a little bit aggressively positioned on the side of Dire. But the haste, no, Mr. Quap with an illusion drone trying to juke it out here. She is being pulled in. She's gonna be okay.
Gyro's taking the sack.
One more set of stacks for the gyrocopter. He has the crystals down, going for the Aghanim scepter. What do you think about an Aghanim on a gyrocopter?
It's one of the most poor items for Gyro. Like that hero just doesn't work. Like if you don't have mags, because like even when you're stunned, if you have a little bit of life steal, right?
Mhm.
Just sustain, continuous right click. Like it's one of the I think one of the core acts in the game for any carry.
Yep. My god.
Yeah.
Look at this unlimited stacks for this gyrocopter. He is one of the happiest carries I've seen in this game. He is being fed so much by these supports. Oh my god, Warlock.
Exactly, and that's all thanks to Tekis has been doing really good job for stacking though.
Yup. Opa and I really enabling their carry. Putting all the weight on him. Flyers to victory.
When I'm playing support, right, I usually hope that Gyro misses some creeps so I get them.
Intentionally, like I'm starting and then you just nuke that creep out.
Next time when we're in games, I'm gonna keep an eye on this. Alright.
Yeah, I'm helping you. I'm helping you, and like intentionally, like getting the creeps out. Like,
He did finish the Aghanim now on the gyro. It's looking a little bit scary.
yeah, it's all thanks to the creep like stacks because
Yep.
he like DK was controlling him pretty well in the lane. Like was high in net worth, but then out of nowhere with that amount of stacks that he got.
True. And you know what? Radiant were not careful about this. They didn't really put any aggressive vision. Like, oh, you know, they're missing for a while. Where could they be? Maybe farming stacks, but no. That kind of read was not there. So,
Yeah.
Upa and I definitely making a good play there.
Like,
All keeping bottom. Smoke
Oh, and
out.
actually
Oh,
gang
but
bottom.
he went in with another time. Oh, DK did not know Rock is there. He is being focused. It's tanky, but there is a vessel. He's gonna pop. Yep. What? On the back line, looking at this gyrocopter, so much damage coming out. He's ticking low. Will they be able to get it? Yes. And Quap is able to bring
Wow.
it out. That's right.
That is
Oh,
so-
misses. Quap has to be careful. Oh, but it is secured.
still like this gang was completely like that gank on Gyro was really crucial for them to make a bit of comeback for this gank because
True.
the network difference is way high, and then it was just a full solo kill by Queen of Pain amidst all the whole fight team
Yeah.
of Dire. So
I mean,
the aggression play by Queen of Pain is like on point this game.
yeah, I think that's the strategy. You know, with this pop pick, they wanted that aggression, be it in the laning stage to pressure the lanes
Yeah.
with the rotations, or even now. She knows she's a bit squishy. She knows she can't really do much, but in the team fight, she can burst one hero, and that's exactly what she's doing. She does not care that her teammate died. Like, I pick one hero, I burst them, I get out, and she's able to
Exactly.
deliver.
And you're losing time on Ags farming, right? On Gyro, if you die. So
Yeah.
and your Juggernaut's farming, so it's like a double win. Your Jug's farming, Gyro's not farming.
The
True.
one thing I'm a bit
More
worried
than
about
worth.
Dire is like Timber is like really good counter against generally most heroes because he goes against stats, right? But
Yeah.
then in this game he went a bit defensive play. That might backfire a bit. Like,
Yeah.
He's a good counter against DK if he has Ags and other items like Kaya and all.
Good.
I
This
agree.
game he went for the defensive play, so he has to play around the team, and then that just sacrifices his farm. But surprisingly, he's like doing good in this network though.
Yeah.
Because there's an invoker mid, right? He needs to tank too, no?
Yeah.
If this was actually auto chest and he got the armor buff and the HP region, I think you can go for the damaged item, but since it's
We'll
not,
have a tournament for that sometime.
yeah.
But you know, according to Kenny's point, it definitely makes sense, right? Usually when you see these offlaners, if they're making fight, they're usually, okay, I'm going to set up with a team, maybe a Mars, maybe an Underlord, those kind of thing, heroes that actually play around their team. Timber's like, I want to run far away from my team, make space while they kill someone else, you know? But now he has
Yeah.
a pipe, he needs to click it near his teammates, otherwise its value is reduced so much. So, very valid point coming out there.
But then again, in this game, like I really wish the supports to build items just to boost this gyro up, like Lotus or everything and anything that can help this gyro, because everything depends on gyro. And like as for the
Yeah.
Radiant team, they have a lot of single bursts like Omni, DK Stern, and even Queen of Pain.
Yeah.
They have to be really careful. For
But
that.
Yeah, I
whoa,
really like
she
the
blinks this
Yuma
side.
game.
Alright, she doesn't use it. She's trying to blink, she's trying to chicken out.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Really hesitant by Moko.
Cold snap looking insane there. She couldn't move. That vessel cold snap combo.
Like, they were ready. He was ready to drop his rock too, you know.
Yep. Honestly, she definitely needs this BK. She went for a Kaya. I think she was looking for a Kaya Sanj, but she understood she needs that BKB.
The course, both the carries have been like just farming continuously, like back to back, and like they are like neck to neck with the farms, right? Sadly, Juggernaut didn't get a lot of stacks though.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I think something lacking from the side of DIB right now is no aggression. You can see, okay, Dire is making some smoke plays, they're coming out, they're moving around the map, but honestly, this jungle has not been contested at all. This tower has been up the whole time, so they're able to just stack and farm. Gyrocopter has been so peaceful there, and there has been no punish for it. So,
I think it's because the Radiant teams believe that they got this game in the late game, so that's what I think they are like under the impression of, right? Like late
Yeah.
game, we got 2 carries, we got Queen of Pain. Let's just stretch out the game.
Yeah,
But then
yeah, you
again-
need the BKB on the spot on the DK, so you
Yeah.
wait until then.
So they're just gonna try to stretch the game, and like I think they, in some ways, I think they're right. Late game, they are pretty strong though. Okay, as soon as you said that, they did the SOD.
I'm sorry.
Once again, we are wrong.
They understood. They were like,
After
wait a
I'm wrong.
minute. That's right. Let's go. Alright, let's
Okay,
see how
okay,
they
I
make
did
it happen
this
here. Bomb scout out the smoke. Timbersaw looking to initiate, but there is the silence onto the techies, trying to kill him off first. Pipe is there and techies is bursted down, which Dr. RT keeping them back, but he is bursted down instantly. That Timber chain onto the backline. Juggernaut, Omni Slash
Oh,
got to two heroes, Gyrocopter tapping the
man.
whole thing. Ball. Oof. Never
So,
saw now the
like,
focus. Oh,
that was like a really heads up play by Juggernaut. Like the
Yeah.
way he handled the play, like he rushed in with the Blade Fury on, and then was able to just like get the attention on. And then they were able to focus on the techies first, and then even that Omni Slash was he was so patient with it. Like he made sure that the guy was singled out, and luckily he even found Gyro.
yep.
Omni
Unfortunately,
Slash,
Timber
so-
saw walk that way and Gyro was on the low ground. But really great play coming out there. They did what they had to do. That is exactly what they were lacking. And that play really brought them back into the game. 11 to
Cuckoo
12.
God. I didn't know Cuckoo shifted from like support to carry.
Waiting for Roshan.
Yep, he will be getting over. There is going to be a 25-minute Roshan. They are scouting it with the Sunstrike. Oh, they're backing off. Hmm.
I'm not sure about this though.
They are scared of the potential gang. They don't have their Omni. They don't have the Snapper ulti. They're like, okay, let's back off. I think fair enough, right? No Omni Slash, no Snapper ulti. They don't want to risk it. Playing for the win here, so understandable. Fire. Looking to clear out that creep wave. Might get punished for this. Does not have Cookie. Has a Lotus. Trying to stay alive. Has the Greaves. No, will be bursted.
The triple goblin.
Right, I think this is gonna be a tier 1 secured. And Timbersaw is looking to go for an Aghanim here. Whoa! Mid lane, some action going on here. Regeneration picked up by the co-op, but punished for it by the Zenwoker. Don't get the replay. Recap. So that.
Ooh, they're getting roast themselves.
Yep. He's thrown on the Invoker is gonna join his teammates. It's weird that they don't look back at Roche after giving it up here. I think because their co-op is dead. Yeah. The Invoker is now looking to complete his own BKB. I think Gyrocopter finished his, yeah. So now he's looking for the Satanic.
Yeah.
They're gonna be a little bit careful now. The Dragon Knight doesn't have his Dragon form for 40 seconds.
It's a nice butterfly game on Gyro because you're forcing the Juggernaut to get MKB, but you just get the Satanic and then Daedalus.
Juggernaut has a Mjolnir though, so he uses that.
Yeah,
Right.
but the thing is, if you're forced to buy 2 items that don't give you effective HP, like or stats, right? So you're just you're gonna melt.
Yeah. I think the Aghanim will help with that.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you have butterfly, right? Like you're gonna miss attacks. So you need everything. Like for example, right? If the enemy Wraith King has Radiance and Desolator, if you get Butterfly, he has to buy MKB. So 3 items that don't give you much HP.
But he does have the
So you're
Mjolnir,
just-
which has a lightning proc, right? Those pierce evasion, so yeah, he
Yeah.
might, will do okay if
Yeah.
he's able to get the Omni Slash off on the Gyrocopter.
Yeah.
CD on the Invoker. He keep it done on the clock. They are trying to drag this out. Late game definitely looks stronger on the side of Radiant, don't you think? Ooh, another pause coming out. Mouse issues. Okay, DK is also going for this BKB here.
So I was on T Governor's stream, and he said something about eating the Warlock Tome at around 7 minutes or something. I usually like keep it late, but yeah.
I usually forget it's there. I haven't played him in a long time. After the Glimmer nerf, just like, alright, bye bye. Actually, Shadow, I mean, miss those days. Warlock was so broken.
Yeah.
Warlock with his Grimoire and Witch Doctor with his Grisdris. That's such a weird name.
Which one?
Gris. Like, what? What is it? Is it like referring to anything? Is there something else in the world named Gris that they're naming it after? Sheesh. Alright, let's look at the win potential. 38 to 62. Wow. DIB, for some reason, the AI is not picking up their name, so it's like the Radiant versus Owen. My goodness. Right. I'm paused and ready to go. Warlock's Agnum can be really insane. The damage coming out, and also Warlock in combination with these kind of massive magic damage coming out from the Tekis, the Gyrocopters, Rocket Barrage, Flake Cannon. The link damage really amplifies it. So the cores on the side of Radiant are relying on their own BKBs to really purge it off. Juggernaut will probably remove it with a spin. But the Golem can really keep them in place given that it pierces the debuff immunity.
Yeah.
So good counter initiation or initiation to keep them in place even if they use their BKBs and drawing out that duration. It keeps them stunned for how long? 0.8 seconds.
Yeah. So if you get hacked, it's 1.6, right?
Yeah, the columns come one after the other. Definitely. Yeah. Oh, they are looking for the high ground here. Radiant is on the other side, looking at the other tier 2.
Yeah, you have ages, right? So you wanna use it.
No, there's no. Oh, there. The smoke hit it. Yep, ages up on the Gyrocopter, looking to make some plays. They will back off. They are looking towards the mid tower. Drawing the direction here. Ooh, they might look at this DK farming. He has a shield rune. Alright, rock, tornado, upheaval, EMP, BKB. Oh, the cask on the heroes, keeping them in place. DK trying to TP out. He's gonna be okay.
I think that rock was a bit too preemptive though.
Yeah.
I agree.
But I guess you are scared that the DK is gonna be heavy, but obviously he can BKB.
He still can BKB, yeah. And he had a
Like-
shield rune. It was
Yeah,
first
and
by the
like,
tornado.
And of all the heroes, it's hard to gank DK though, with especially BKB on.
Yeah. That is why, guys, you have to buy Basher on Gyro because you have 20% chance now to
That will never proc. Better buy it on the Timbersoft.
It's actually legit because you get the Vanguard and then you get the Bash.
Alright. But nice tank from the DK. Nice cast coming from the Witch Doctor, keeping his option alive. Very good play. Next time, Warlock is gonna hold on to that rock for just a little longer. Cancel any sneaky TPs. Hopefully. For their sake. They are smoked on the side of Radiant. They know there's no golem. Think for some runes. Maybe if they wait for 32 seconds. Oof. The arrow is drawn by the co-op, telling them which way to move. Invis rune being pinged out.
Ooh, E-Blade on Teki is a really nice pickup.
Yeah, he had it a while ago. Yep, he's going for the axe as well. Radiant again, not knowing where to go.
What do you think about the axe?
On whom?
Tekis?
I kind of forgot. Oh, there.
The minefield.
Oh! Oh yeah, it's definitely a good pickup.
It's really nice versus Pop and the DK and the Jug, right?
Yep. They are looking, they're standing on the high ground. Juggernaut Invis runs out. He only slashes. No, he uses the. Doctor has to be careful. He's bursting down. That's right.
Oh.
Now connect. War being evaded. Controlled. Chaotic fight coming through. What's this called? Swift Slash. That's the one.
Yeah, so fast.
It was like Swift Flame, Swift Slash. Oh, look at this golem sneakily taking this out. Nice. Save from the Juggernaut. The final tier 2 falls.
By the way, technically, right? Minefield should not affect Dragonite because he'll be flying.
Technically. They didn't get the memo though.
Yeah, come on, Gavin, what the hell?
Loopholes in Dota. Boom. Oh, mid lane. They do get the DKE blades, but he is forced to BKB. He's looking to make a play around. He is trying to get somebody, but the BKB will wear off. Glimmer, nice blink out, Juggernaut.
Wow.
Oh, the
Ooh.
rock missing. Timbersaw trying to catch, trying to chase. DK stuns. They're thinking about it. Jabate. But they're out of there. Oh no. Do we call this a mistake from Opinai or heads up play from the side of that Radiant?
I think they messed up on Opinai.
Yeah. That golem a little bit late, did not catch anyone on that retreat. So much breathing space coming out for Radiant after that fight. DK being a PogChamp, tanking through all of this. They really can't burst him down, even with the vessel. That BKB has been forced out 2 times though, just with these gangs.
Yeah. Albert on Albert Kira.
They are smoking again. Snapfire next to the DK. DK does not have the BKB this time. He is thrown in the air. EMP on the ground. Snapfire post-ups himself. Die DK. I don't care. I'm out of here. He is getting out of there. There is a missile on his head. But Juggernaut man fighting right there. Spins to avoid the damage coming out from the Gyrocopter ulti. Snapfire will live.
No buyback.
No buyback.
No golem too for 74 seconds.
Yep.
They just want to get out.
Oh. They smoked again just for that DK kill. But honestly, that was like 2 smoke gangs just to kill 1 hero.
Yeah.
So I think
But
DK
that
will
did
be okay with that.
but that did a lot more than 1 kill, right? It created a rift between the core and the support. It was like, how dare you leave me to die and save yourself?
Well, it was kind of like, I think he forced out himself knowing that the DK might tank through it or something. Or just survival instincts kicked in, man. Come on. It's okay. Sometimes you just gotta hold your own.
Oh, Scotty. I really like Scotty
On?
against the range heroes.
Yeah, Juggernaut going for that Skadi. Oh, Juggernaut scouting out. Swift slash, but the pipe is there. He is spinning. Look at the radius of that spin. Maledict there with Dr. Ulting with that glimmer cape. Techies is down. Oh, what an ulti from the co-op onto the backline. There is the Snapfire ulti now. They are playing so well on the side of Radiant, keeping them in place. But now, Warlock buying back, looking to use that golem. He's not in. And he's taken down. What a punish. Outing with that Sunstrike, forced Scarf to save himself. He's gonna be okay, but now Roche is open. Ah, Juggernaut was not even ulti.
Yeah.
That cold snap.
Unfortunate.
Oh. It
Yeah, like,
looks so good.
That's yeah.
3 for
Ooh,
3.
Roshan's banner.
They did get a better fight, but with the Juggernaut dying there without using Omni Slash, if he could use it, it would have been so good for them.
He has 1000 mana, but I guess he got EMP'd.
He got more than EMP. He was like kept in place with the vessel and Cold Snap, and we saw how annoying that Cold Snap can be, right? You don't really have chance to even blink out as a pop, so the animation of the Omni Slash is a little bit much. It does have the Aegis now and a Daedalus and a Titanic on this Gyrocopter. And a Roche banner on the Warlock. He has the Aghanims completed too. Double Golems. Plasma on the Invoker. What do you think about this pickup?
Yeah, it's just really nice, right? It does damage based on how much int you have. And you get a lot of damage out.
Nice deep vision by the Warlock. They scout out the DK, but they're not close enough. It's gonna be okay. You know, the first time I saw this logo, I was like, bro, it's such a debate. Like, as a
Yeah.
on the ground.
I was just thinking that in my head. I was like, oh damn, someone got towards.
Alright, they're gonna look towards this Tormentor now. He's really not gonna do much because, yeah, it's only gonna heal the Witch Doctor and dish damage. He gets the shot though, so he's gonna be happy with that.
Yeah.
They didn't really stop hitting it also. They're like, die, dude. You need the shot. Alright. High ground push starting off. Split stat in place. They are spinning on the Juggernaut. Nice turn coming out from the DK, but there is a Lotus. Link damage. Juggernaut ticking a little low, but he's gonna be okay in the base. Alright. Round 2. This time with the Witch Doctor. Let's see how Dire is looking to push this high ground.
Oh.
No BKB on the DK. Oh, but what with that? He on the backlines, focusing the Warlock, trying to burst him down, but he gets the columns off. He is going to be alive. There is the minefield from the techies. Juggernaut trying to make it out of this. He should just ulti the columns at this point. He does not have them. What an upheaval.
Pop axe is super strong. Oh!
Nice cast coming out onto the Gyrocopter, but Quap is being kept in place. She jumps in. She's looking to kill off this Warlock, but the fight and the Glimmer Cape giving so much magic to this. Quap does buy back for this. They are not going to give this Rax for free. Ulti committed, but there is the Lotus keeping him in place. Warlock's upheaval again there. They will get this Rax. Whoa. 15k damage from this Queen of Pain. But just could not take down that Gyrocopter and this Warlock.
Yeah, crazy.
I mean, the amount of sustain they got, like the Glimmer, the pipe on this Timbersaw.
Yeah.
I think that's their strat. Timbersaw doesn't have to be the one running in front. They put the Gyrocopter in front with the Satanic. Timbersaw stays around the supports and gives that magic sustain. Sorry, that resist from the pipe.
Yeah.
So that's really working out for them there. But Invoker definitely got blasted. First one to die. Died to the Omni Slash. You know, you were telling about the techies Aghanim, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, against the Juggernaut and the DK, even with that AoE, it's not really doing much. They're just able to breeze through it, provided that they have those spells and items up. So it's just about how they play around it.
Yeah.
Notice
But Jug did die though, right? With the techies ulti?
Who died?
Jug did die with the techies ulti, right? Axe, right?
No. He died to Techies Axe. No. Jug died to the Warlock upheaval.
Yeah, Warlock upheaval on the techies mines.
He was expired by them, but yeah, I did see him like spinning through it. But yeah, definitely good control with that axe pickup on the techies. If
But
they
like,
don't
if you
have the
have
spin or the
if you have
BKB,
fireball, right, Enfi?
sorry,
If you have fireball, it should trigger all the mines.
fireball.
Yeah, on Dragon Knight, right? It should trigger all
Yes.
the mines.
200 I mean, I don't think I swapped out of that. Sorry, not sorry.
You were saying?
Oh, wait, what? I mean, we thought the 4-star was a little bit greedy, but Snapfire went for a dayless. He does value himself very highly in this game. Let's see how well he will shred the enemies apart with this item. Definitely, jokes aside, very, very, very strong item on this hero. If he does get it off with a little shredder, he did go for the 2 little shredder targets. He is looking to kind of transition into that 4 at this point. It is 44 minutes into the game. DD on the pop. He's going to connect from this bottom lane. She has his shivers and a timeless. So,
Wow.
it's gonna be interesting. Okay, they connect. Glimmer. Jump on the backline. DK focusing the techies. Golems used. 2 of them down. DK taking so much damage. Is burst off before the Quap can jump in. There is the Omni Slash now. Quap ulting and looking to focus down this Invoker. Juggernaut not able to take anyone down. He is being kited so badly by these heroes. Oh my goodness, 4 dead on the side of Radiant. That did not go well.
Yeah.
Walk was not there for the fight, so they got the rocks off. And Juggernaut's ulti didn't really kill anything. I think it just bounced around the golems.
Golems, exactly, yeah. That's why you kind of need the battle queue if there are too many enemies.
True, but they also should have waited for the DD Quap.
Yeah.
Oh my
That
god.
panicked, I think, there.
Yeah.
He spun, and then the DK committed. So
I
he
think
had
they
to
wanted to
commit.
burst a hero before he came, but it did turn out costly for them.
Like they have a
Oh,
lot
the
of
upheaval.
single target on the Dire side, I mean Radiant side with the TK and everything. But the way the Dire side is like countering them right with the Warlock, with Timber, Lotus Orb, the items are
Yeah.
perfect on point.
Yeah.
Like look at this. Perma Lotus Orb on Jarrow, like
Yep. Oh, Witch Doctor. Getting a bit low. But you know, this is what I was thinking, like, now the Snapper has a dayless, he's not gonna stick in the backlines, he's gonna try to walk forward, be like, I'ma shred you. He doesn't have that lance or anything. So, honestly, they're gonna get one more support hero revealed over there. So, I'm not too sure about that.
Like this is the prime example of a game in which the individual skills are better, but it's just that team coordination and planning is better because all the lanes from the Radiant side were winning, right? And like completely dominating. But the Dire side with the perma stacking, itemization, everything on point, right?
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
it's just paying off right now.
I think it makes a difference, man. The itemization definitely. I mean, how much is a dayless? 5k. 5k gold spent on this damage item.
Yeah.
A little bit costly. Coming out from a hero that wants to stay behind, give that Garden Greaves, staff, ulti from the backlines. Maybe
Ooh,
if he went for
Sapphire with-
Lotus himself,
Yeah.
it would have been so good.
Snapfire with Daedalus. I didn't expect that, to be honest.
That's what. That's what I'm saying. It's so,
Yeah.
it's like, at this point, he should have had maybe a really good sustain item, like, probably, what was I saying just now? Some item I said, no? Lotus, maybe, Hex, anything that enables his foes, because they're looking to dish out the damage.
Yeah, even Axe, right? You throw the pop in, pop does her thing,
Yeah.
and then she blinks out.
Yeah,
That would have been a really good
some plays
combo.
like that really like, or he could even go for the pipe. Honestly, against this techies and warlock link damage and everything. Once the BKBs were out,
Even the
so
TK, I would have preferred if you went like something like Axe or Manta, right? Just
yeah,
to continuously harass. But
Yeah, I agree.
the items have completely halted from the side from Radiant once they started pushing together.
yeah, and I
Pop
think
is doing well.
oh, yeah, and I think at this point now they need a nullifier on side of Radiant. They can't burst anyone anymore. There's the E-Blade to save, there's a Hex, there's the Glimmers. Refractor! Refractor on the Warlock. Bob BKB forced out, doesn't have blink for one more second. Is he gonna be okay? Hex! Oh my goodness. Can he blink? No, he was a little late. Could not click and burst it down. No quap for one. Never mind. Yeah, good. It just came back when I was saying it.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
Alright, buyback on the co-op. Pure foes melting. They are going for the Warlock this time. They're like, goodbye, Warlock. But he's already got the golems down. Cataclysm is used. Juggernaut being focused. Hex. And he's killed. He does not have buyback. And I'm right this time. DK being focused. Support stacking so much damage. They are falling. And that is the buyback on the DK and the supports. They don't want this ancient to fall. They are using everything. But Gaia doesn't care. GG. Oh, by 9 with that win.
The goblin strat with the victory.
Hashtag autochess. What a game. What a game. 30 to 17, 50 minutes game. And we thought DIB wanted that late game. But it just couldn't work. They did not have the execution in place. There was a lot of greedy plays coming out from the specific heroes. And the synergy between the team kind of faltered in some places where, waiting for the co-op, maybe, trying to combo their skills. Each hero was focusing someone else, and that turned out so costly for them, honestly. And Opa and I just had that better team play and coordination.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at the stats here, guys. Jeez.
I mean, the MVP for me would be in some ways the techies and even the of course the gyro, but the techies did really good job in the laning phase, and then really good stacks that made really good impact for the gyro. And on top of it, I think gyro played a really superb game.
Yeah,
His positioning
Yeah.
was good.
I
Like
agree.
his itemizations were really on point.
Only two deaths. Very clean
Only
game.
two, that's
I
exactly.
mean, that goes to his supports and the sustain coming out. Even the Timber Saw, we were thinking like, hey, he wants his style, but this was not the play style that the Timber Saw had in mind. He's like, I'm gonna camp back and let my gyro be there. And he was ready for like the more aggressive jump ins coming from the pop and the DK. He knew the play. So he stayed with the backlines, used the pipe, and then went ham, which was so cool.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's so good. And like Kenny also mentioned in the game, the perma Lotus Orb usage on the gyrocopter, man.
Like I think the greediness from the dogs and boots like costed them the game,
Yep.
because I mean, if they went something a bit less less greedy offlaner, something that can like have continuous pressure and impact and like more ganks, because they were just farming till minute 20 before they got their own BKBs and all. But as you can see, once they got their BKBs, the DK's farm just halted. Nothing
Yeah.
else after that, right? So
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
maybe needed something more initiative offlaner that can like continuously perma gang with Queen of Pain. Because
True.
Queen of Pain was all alone in that gang. Every time he went in and then tried to solo pick off. And in the latest phases, even the supports were so tanky that they weren't dying.
Yeah. I
Yep.
agree.
And
Something like a starter.
yeah, sorry, Doc, go ahead.
Yeah, something like a starter or a night stalker or something.
Yes.
Mm. But
Because
even
as a DK, like he got the 30-minute blink, but then like he felt like he needed other items. So you naturally want to do certain things on certain heroes.
yep. And honestly, to that point, right, the DK, sure, great initiation, very tanky, can sustain, okay? But it's like, okay, DK is jumping on the techies, Pop is jumping the backlines and trying to nuke down this Warlock. They need the backup of the Snapfire on at least one of these two, right? But that was not coming out. And Juggernaut, in the meantime, is getting focused. There's no save for him because each support is busy channeling two different ultis. So what are you gonna do? You know, I think that was where they lacked because once the fight starts, okay, Witchcraft is like, I'm gonna cast, I'm gonna maledict, I'm gonna ulti, channel. Snapfire, I'm gonna, just jump in, I'm gonna use my kisses. And then where is the support for the core? I think
Yeah.
that gap needed to be filled.
Yeah, basically the core is the one that's setting up damage for the support.
So something like enabling, maybe focusing those ultis somewhere where a specific core can quickly burst down a hero and go. But it was a little bit chaotic. Where I don't feel like it felt like such a wombo combo, like, oh my god, which doctor ulti and Snapfire ulti, oh my god, everyone's dying. No, it felt a little bit spread out, and I think that is the space that Opa and I used to their advantage and really played around all of their heroes. So really amazing game coming out from them.
I just feel like if you have the talent that I was talking about, right, on this structure, some games you can just go Axe BKB direct, and you can try to like be a core at like 40 minutes in,
Yeah.
and you'll do really really high amounts of damage because it hits everyone, right? It hits everyone twice.
Basically telling them be more greedy.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys, that was the last game of today, and the victors are Opa and I. So thank you so much for participating in the poll. Hope you guys enjoyed that game and all the games today. And we had a lot of time casting for you guys. Again, I have here with me Dax and Kenny. So shout out to them. And if you guys are enjoying the stream, enjoying the games, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is brought to you by Department of Youth Resources and Sports. So shout out to them. And that's it for today. We will see you guys tomorrow. So stay tuned. Yeah, that's it for today. Yep, exactly.
Bye.
So, yep, bye guys. We'll see you tomorrow. So stay tuned. Bye bye.